Hello, hello, everyone. It is nice to be home and nice to see everyone again. It was definitely an experience. Hi, Sandra. Hi, JC Ray. Hi, Kathy, Valerie. I'm glad to see all of you too. So, did y'all get to watch the gondolier ride that I got in my short? I gotta do some uploading. As y'all see, I probably can't see yet, but I rewashed my shirt when I got home. You know, my dice baby, because I wanted to wear it again today. But so I did send hi Charlie. And Charlie, I did a little bit of checking and all that for what you did ask, and no, that was not the one that was in here. Okay. So hopefully that eases your mind some, but it was not that. It was not her. It was from another group. Figured I would, since you came in so quick, I would address that role. So no need to stress over that one. So we got back about, we landed about 10 a.m. this morning. Good old Florida time. So, weather there wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed it. It was definitely interesting, and I hate to say it, but um, it took me many years to face that fear. It really did. I mean, I used to travel everywhere. I mean, me and the hubby and the kids would go everywhere. I mean, we've been to Massachusetts and New York and Indiana and Virginia and the Carolinas and Tennessee so many times. But it was actually nice to put my foot forward. Uh I did take a nap. I did take a nap when I got home earlier. I watched Dave because Davita had a live on, but I watched her live, and I'm gonna screen me so I don't offend any of y'all smoking. So, I got to catch up on for all the 3 hour plane ride that I missed. So. But I did watch Davita's live today. I was in her chat. I took, I think, a couple hours when I got home after Davita's. But it's just nice being home, to be honest. Hi, Beth. Great to see you. Hi, Pussycat. How it is great to see all of you. Heather's going to be coming in. I did send the link to Davita. So, you know, people pop in when they pop in. But let me bring up my mail here a minute. That's not it. No. I'll show some. That is the market. Well, it's a strip at the Venetian. Okay. All along the bottom of it is shops. But you know how, like in Italy, Venice, they have, you know, people live up top, and so that is, you know, that's how their shop is. That is that is on the second floor of the Venetian. Look at that. Here, I'll blow it up so y'all can see it a little better. And see, you can see the shops around the bottom. Well, that's a little crooked, but that is the main, as you come up the escalators, that is what you see coming up to the second floor. There. Yeah. It is crazy. But see, I love, like I said, I have not seen that hotel since it was being built. Oh, and this, I got a surprise because the husband was not going to take, said we did not have time to go to Fremont Street. Well, Fremont Street is the, from what I've been told, and this is how it's described to me, is the old Vegas Strip. When the new hotels came in and that the actual Vegas Strip got moved. But this is one of the street performers there. That is what they do. They stand there and you tip them. And you get your pictures taken with, you know, with them. Oh, and I had to take this one just for the fact we know somebody that probably carries around that big ball and chain, okay? Take the happy birthday sign up, but we know somebody that carries around that big ball and chain. All right? Yes. More eye candy, Beth. Love it. Yes. But, oh, let me go back and I'll show you this one too. They even have, like I said, the street performers out where you can get pictures taken with the showgirls. But I did figure I had to. You all can't blame me for this. Okay? Y'all can't blame me for this. I figured if anything else, I could have a picture of somebody else's ass that somebody that we all know can kiss. Okay? They can go kiss a showgirl's ass as far as I'm concerned. So I made sure I got a picture of one. Just for purpose. Okay? Here. Just in case they're having trouble seeing. There. Since we know that people don't watch. All right? They can go to Vegas and kiss. They can come on here and kiss our showgirl's ass. I mean, I'm not greedy. I'm happy to share. Okay. And like I did tell you all, this is the shirt I wore on. Let me see. This is the shirt that I wore Saturday walking around on the Vegas Strip. Okay. I mean, we hit the ground running at noon. And we did not get back to the hotel until like 6. So I was flashing this and all over from the Venetian all the way to up to the MGM. So hey, what is life without having fun, everyone? Come on. What is life without having some fun? Hold on 1 minute. Sorry, y'all. That was the hubby. He coming to help him a jobby job. He got a real jobby job. Okay. He had to go in for a few hours tonight. So he's on his way home. Yeah. Like I said, he had to go in for a few hours at his job. So that was one of the reasons why we took the red eye back. But see, he still works. Isn't that amazing? Some people actually do go in and collect a paycheck. Oh, Valerie, when I got home, Coco was mad at me. She would not even come to me. Okay? She wanted her daddy. That's how I knew she was mad at me. She just, everywhere he went, she went. Everywhere, she was right up his butt. Everywhere, okay? Went in there, watched him unpack the whole 9. So I'm sitting here and I said, Toto, Toto. Then she came running And we sat here and, she was she still had her little attitude, So we watched Evita, and then we went and took a nap, and then she was okay. She got her spot back. Now we're all good. But she had to make sure, she told me that she was not happy with what I did. Okay? Yes, she was definitely not happy. So that was definitely an experience. And from what the boy, he's told me, my son, the fiance was here over the weekend, help babysitting them. And she was just, I guess she didn't like sleeping with her, so she was kicking her. But that's the same one that buys her piggies. So, might have been a little tension there because she didn't bring her no squeaky piggy this time. Might have been just a little bit of a tension, It's like, you're not going to bring me no squeaky piggy, so no. Me not going to hang out with you. Hi, Nancy. I seen your post. You're out living the best, ain't you? Riding e-bikes, getting around, hanging out. After how many years? 40-some years? Still enjoy spending time with your husband? Oh, I did see the comment. Awesome. Well, no, she didn't really overstep, because every time she comes and the fiance goes in the room, she wants to go in there and lay with her. She just wants to cuddle with her. But I just don't think she was laying right to cuddle with her. You got to have your knees bent just right, and you got to, she's got to get right in there between your butt and your calf, and then, and then she's got to get and plop her head over like you got to lay right just to fit her. Because she really lays, she uses your leg as a pillow. But definitely interesting. That is for sure. But it was definitely a mental health. I'm not going to say struggle, an experience. Let's just put it that way. But everyone had a good time. The hubby played bingo from 11 a.m. until 4 in the afternoon. He got to see his two sisters and a brother-in-law, and they actually all played bingo. But none of them won this. No, could we really expect anybody, that we know to actually win? But thanks, JC Ray. Thank you very much. Valerie, I don't think even if I had two king beds, it would work, because she has to touch. She's a toucher. So she's a toucher. Okay, Dave.
Hey, hi everybody. I wanted to give you a chance to talk about your little trip. The Venetian, that's where we stayed when Jeremy and Wendy had their vow renewals.
Uh-huh.
Elvis married him. And then we had to go to that chapel, but that's where we stayed. That place is so cool because it's like you're outside, but you're inside. The way they
It,
have the clouds and everything.
it is. And then if you I don't know the correct term it is, but the shops, like I said, like
Mm-hmm.
I showed them pictures, or
Mm-hmm.
like I said, because over there they actually do live up above them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is just it is. It's like you're walking down the streets.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, don't they have cobblestone on the ground?
In some places, yes, they do.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're right. The Fremont down there, that was the old strip. And then they moved everything to where you were.
But it was like I said, I didn't know what it was because hey, I watch a budget, okay?
Yeah.
I watch a budget. And when I agreed to do this, the first thing I did was Google 3 sites in Las Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Because that's like I said, I am budget. I watch the budget,
Yeah.
you
You're
know,
the budget watcher.
and seeing the different sites in the, like I said, the Venetian, seeing the flamingo habitat. The husband has been going there for, let's think, he has known that couple since he was 19,
Wow.
and he never knew there was a flamingo habitat.
Wow.
Never.
That was a cool area out there with the bear. I don't remember the bear.
Well, the bear is at Sam's Town.
Oh, that's why I don't remember it.
The bear and the Mystic Falls is at Sam's Town.
Okay. That was cool.
But
And
yeah,
did you eat the buffet at the Rio?
um actually no. We did not eat a buffet while we were there at all.
But that's where you saw Chippendales, isn't it?
Actually no, the Chippendale guys were on Fremont Street
Oh,
promoting
maybe they moved them
promoting
out of the Rio.
no, promoting their show.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then, well, the one lady we were with, the couple that he's known for since he was, like I said, 18 or 19,
Mm-hmm.
she she did gamble in the Fremont.
Okay.
Well, we all thought, the Fremont and Sam's Town and Gold Coast are all Boyd hotels
Mm-hmm.
that she could just cash her ticket in over at where we were staying. Heavens to Betsy, in this day and age, in Vegas no less, the computers aren't connected.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's different, isn't it?
Yes, I will, Jay. Just give me a. But yeah, so we had to go back and we parked really close as we could to the hotel this time
Mm-hmm.
because she had to go just back there to cash in the ticket,
Wow.
which was crazy because,
It is.
like I said, who would think the way you can connect computers that they would not.
Mm-hmm. That is weird.
You know.
You know what I miss about Vegas that they used to have is when you'd go in and you'd hear all the slots going.
You
And now
know.
they don't have it like that anymore.
You know what it was like that when we used to bowl in Reno. I mean, you would come in and you would hear the bells and the whistles
Yep.
and the chings and
Yep.
the reels going and all of that. You're right.
Yeah. It's so quiet. And that was the fun of it. As soon as you walked in those doors, you'd start hearing all that. But things never stay the same, do they?
No, they don't.
Everything evolves.
We we actually ate at Saturday when we were there. Hold on, it's the hubby again. I'll be
Okay.
right.
Hi, guys. Beth, Nan. Are you back to work, Nancy? Valerie, Jace.
Okay. Sorry about that. He just wants to make sure I finally ate something.
Oh, is he stopping to get something?
Well, the boys had already went and got us dinner, but see,
Oh.
he was real concerned because I hadn't eaten since about 8 o'clock, maybe 9, Tuesday morning.
What? Oh my God.
Well, I didn't know just how nervous I would be
Gotcha.
flying back,
Gotcha.
again. So I did not want to put nothing on a nervous stomach.
Right.
So,
And how were you going back? Was it okay?
I got a little tense, and I'll be honest with you, because of the time change.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if everybody in chat knows, but you're going to find out. Okay. I have to take medicine for my anxiety and my panic. Okay. There is no choice. If I didn't, I could not leave my house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with the time change, it really threw me off
Oh,
of flying at night.
gotcha.
I mean, so I had taken my one for the not my evening,
Mm-hmm.
but since we did the red eye, it just got combobulated and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Because it was different than having the actual flight to get onto the red eye you're waiting.
Well, we got on fine, but it was the time change from the 3 hours delay from me taking it,
Mm.
my medicine, and then from there to Charlotte was like 3 hours.
Okay.
Okay. And then with our hour layover and then our flight home, there should have been another one I should have taken in between there,
Mm-hmm.
but they were all packed.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, first one was okay. Second
Mm-hmm.
flight was a little bit iffy.
But you did it. And you know what? You got to look at that and be proud of yourself that you were able to.
I mean, he may have some squeeze marks above his knee. Okay. From the nervous Nelly over here. But you know what? I don't think he minds because I was able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think that made him very happy.
Nancy, don't ever wish for that, please. Do not ever wish for that.
Oh God, no.
Um,
Well, I'm proud that you did it, and especially on the way back home with the way it all worked out, and you still were able to, even though he doesn't have one leg. But I mean, other than that, you did it.
yeah, Valerie, I'm fine now. I'm back on my schedule. But when I literally, Dave know, a few of you know, but my anxiety and panic is without my medication, I can't be alone.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't go outside my house. I can't be alone in my house. It is debilitating, to be honest. It is very debilitating. It is very demeaning.
Well, we all have something, so
I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's what I said, Nancy. You would honestly never want it.
No.
But I'm proud of myself.
No, I'm very proud of you. Knowing what it took for you to be able to do that, very proud. Yeah.
You know, that's kind of one way how I know some people are lying through their fake teeth, or not fake teeth, but you know, because
Yeah, panic attacks and anxiety are no joke.
so. But
No joke.
5 more years to retirement. I think the husband has 3. Maybe
I think that's what you said. Yeah. Hi, Mary.
But it took to be honest, Valerie, if I would not have sucked it up and faced my fear, God was not going to go, and that was not right for him. Okay? It is not right to make him miss something he wants to do because of something of my issue. So the husband came first. That's all it is.
Yep, and you had a good time, and he had a good time.
Yes, we did. Yes.
And the biggest thing is you did face that fear, and that's huge. It's huge when you're going through something like that.
So I was in awe, believe it or not. He told me that if we do it again, that he's going to get me one of those elastic cables. Because when we went down Fremont Street, I would stop and take a picture, stop and look up. Crap.
Well, you were loving it.
Hold on a minute, Dave. You know what I did?
What?
I sent you the link. I forgot to send it to Heather.
Oh, for corn's sake.
She's got it now. But I was just in awe so much. So I would stop and, and in Fremont Street, I'm going to upload the video. I'm going to upload them and we'll have lives and I'll show them to you. But it's covered now. They covered the whole street and it's digitized.
Wow.
Okay. So I'm standing here and I'm just looking up in awe, watching this stuff dance and the things move on and next thing I know, I get this tug on my hand and come on, we're not alone.
Well, you were just loving the sights. I mean, you got out and you were loving it.
Like I said, I was in awe.
Yeah.
Hi, Heather.
Okay,
Heather.
wait a minute. I have questions. I have to interrupt for a minute. I heard something right before I came in about, I don't know what you said. It sounded like you said, next time we go, he wants to get me hold on to me with a kegel. I don't even know. I'm like, what the hell? And then you start talking about taking pictures on Fremont, and I'm like, but what? Can we go back to was that a bracelet, like a leash? Like, I don't even
He said he
know.
wants to get me one of those
Kinda.
elastic bands like they do for little toddlers.
Well, that's what I thought really you were saying. But then I was like,
Yeah.
what was that word that I thought I heard?
You heard right.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter where I went, but okay, good. Good to see everybody. So glad to be here on a Wednesday. It's hump day.
Everyone's saying hi, giving you hearts.
Oh, good. Thank you. I guess because the StreamYard's updated, I don't even know. When I came in, the chat only showed 2 people at a time. So I'm hoping after a few minutes it'll kind of go back to normal. But I had been seeing y'all on my iPad for a minute while I was finishing things up. Oh, hey, Mary. Hey, Jay. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Beth. Okay. So continue. I want to finish sharing the stories.
But yeah, like I said, he said that he would have to get me one of those little kid toddler leashes. He said
I'm just envisioning it.
because, like I said, I'm just standing here, and next thing I know, he comes up and grabs my hand. And here we go, as we finally get to the other 3 people waiting on. They stopped for him to come back and get me.
See, yes, it's always a problem because you have those people that stop and don't stay with the group. You can't just, I'll go throw a bottle away and they take off, poor old Jackie. I'm like, where the hell did she go? You know what I mean? Like she was leaned up against resting 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes. I turn around and boom, she's gone. I'm
She
like,
gone.
Kelly used to do the same thing. We go to Disney or whatever, she would just stop. You know what I mean? Like
I'm that way
I'm
too.
holding her hand. Like, don't do that. Okay, go ahead.
Nancy, please face them. Please face your fears.
Yeah.
Because
I don't like boats either.
I will
Oh,
tell
listen.
you, the
Yes.
husband had a boat for like 5 years. I have a pool. I've had a pool for 20 years. Okay? There's water that goes in that sucker. I would not get on that boat. Would never get on that boat. So here I am. He finally convinces me to get on this boat. All right. Here I am. I got a life jacket on me, like you're supposed to wear them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I said, do you have another one?
Please tell me it's not one of those big old timey, big orange ones, that came with the
No,
boat all the
no,
time.
he had
Okay,
a
good.
nice.
I'm just saying, I just want a picture what we were looking at.
No.
Okay,
I'm
go
just
ahead.
thinking, what about Bob?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he had the real nice life jackets on the boat. So like I said, here I am. I got the life jacket on me like you're supposed to have. And he's looking at me like, oh God, here we go. And I said, do you have another one? And he goes, You don't need more. He's giving me the whole, you're safe. You're okay. That's how you're supposed to wear them. I said, but I need another one. So he gets me the other one out, and here I am. I cranked this sucker up as high as I can get the one I got on, and I put the other one underneath it around my butt.
So you made yourself a whole floaty.
Listen, we call that the girdle floaty. You know what I mean, kind of thing. Yeah. Step
Oh,
into the vest upside down. Put your legs through the holes. And then, if you're out and you just want to jump in the water and just refresh or something, it does help. It keeps
yeah.
you
See,
afloat,
you were in
apparently.
style.
I was so afraid. You know how you always hear sharks go after things that flap in the water? So I figured, piss on that.
Uh-huh.
I am going to have my feet above the water.
Well, that's kind of a good thing.
So here I am life jacket from the neck past my knees, okay?
I love it.
I
love
bless
it.
it.
Bless it.
Bless it.
After that, he never asked me to get on that boat again. He said he was so embarrassed.
Well, God love you. At least you went on.
But I did. Because
The husband wanted you to.
the husband wanted me to.
Florida, you're so cute. I just love the way he's the husband.
But yeah, he did decide that I was an embarrassment, which was totally okay.
Yeah. Yeah. At least he won't bug you about going again.
And that's what I told him. When I said, I'm making a passion statement here. Leave me the hell alone.
Oh, but you know what? No, and I mean, in all seriousness, those sharks are everywhere now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking right up to almost where you would just be going into the water.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm talking great white, some of them around here. I'm not joking.
Well,
It's
and I
crazy.
forget you're talking about riding in a boat in the ocean versus in a
Yeah.
lake or something. But so yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the water. I'm not an
No, I
ocean
wouldn't either.
person either. But
Mm-mm.
I mean, I guess your fear is something's going to happen while you're out that far or something. So yeah, I wouldn't want to go out far in a boat.
Mm-mm.
I'd want to
Well,
be. Um, I want to see land, even if it's a good
Yeah.
ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I still, yeah.
Yeah.
And I
let's
like cruise ships, but you just have to kind of go on to that with a different mindset too. But whatever.
well, they say, not say, but that came out wrong. He would go out like 40 and 50 miles offshore.
Wow.
And I know you ain't sitting there. I know there was no land to be seen that far.
Yeah. No. It's only 26 miles to get to Catalina from here, so he was out far.
But like I said, him and the guys would go, they liked to deep sea fish. And I told him, no way, nope. You ain't nope. Even being to where I could see land, I could see the bridge, the Causeway Bridge, okay? I still had my body preserver on.
Yeah. Beth said they have the sharks in North Carolina now too. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. If you take an aerial shot in the the beaches here, you can see the sharks so close to where I mean little kids are out there playing. These sharks are coming in so close.
But, well, Val, yes, I did work there. I did work in the county jail. But, okay, here's the thing. they're already in the convicts the criminals are already in there. All right. Some of them on petty charges, some of but touching me would have been another charge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Get more time to stay in there.
Yeah. So whatever charge it was, if they would have actually touched me, that would have been another charge on them. And that is not something they want. So that was not going to happen. And the jail I was in, that I worked in, they got booked in. They went to court. If they had trial, they stayed or bonded out. But the only way you actually stayed in that jail was if you had 364. You have to be 1 day short of a year to stay in the county jail. That's like to go to prison here. You have to have 356. 1 day over a year. So it kind of all determined where they wanted to spend their time at, It's either 1 day short of a year or 1 day more than a year that they would get, depending on where they got housed at. But that was cakewalk back then.
That's true, Jay. She was saying sometimes those cute dolphins will beat you up. I've seen where those dolphins get into a frenzy. I mean, they can be very mean. People always think, the dolphins are so sweet. Yes, they are. I mean, they can, a lot of times, they'll help people. Like if they're drowned, they can come down, swoop up and bring them. I've seen stories where they'll bring them onto shore practically. But they can also be very mean as well. And they're not exactly little, a lot of them. You know what I mean? They've got a lot of weight to them. I remember one time I was seeing this, I think it was on National Geographic or something, but I mean, it was like a pot of them and they got into such a frenzy. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, it's so weird. I was 20 last night in my FYP. I don't even know why. It came up with this. I've been watching some things on boats, like regular boats, and it began a video, and I went ahead and watched it for a few minutes. So, because I didn't understand what they meant by the title, but anyway, this couple was on a wave runner out in the ocean, and I didn't realize at first that they're on a wave runner. I thought they were on a boat, but they're oohing and gooing, and these dolphins are all not far from them, and there are just tons of them, and they were like all excited. Well, of course, dumbasses, they keep following it and getting closer, and whatever happened. So
Right.
eventually, I think I gathered the dolphins hit the wave runner
Yeah.
pretty hard because they were moving, and somebody put it in the comments because they had a bunch of babies.
Oh, yeah.
They're all like moving in a big group or whatever, and I don't know. But I
Yeah.
thought, here you are, human, trying to let you can't get up, whatever. It was just sad, but yes, I can see where they hit sharks and kill them. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
have some power.
Yeah. Because you think of Flipper, and sometimes Flipper might have a cousin that isn't
Right,
such a good mood.
right. Okay.
But
Oh my goodness, look at there.
Is
the
that what you wanted to see, Jay?
I
oh,
woke up at some point and saw that, and I was like, what the hell? How much some
See the
green
little blue?
beads?
See the
Yeah,
little blue beads in his hand?
yeah.
that's what you got. Okay.
From him.
Ooh. Well, hey, I mean, it could be worse. That's a
Okay.
pretty good night. You know what I mean?
There
Uh-oh.
they are.
Did you have to show your tatas or anything like they do in New Orleans?
No, 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 no.
I'm just kidding.
But there they
Well,
are.
so fun. I'm so proud of you having such a good time.
I am too.
And now hearing on, hang on a second.
Hmm.
Oh, I came out here. First of all, it smells like a skunk somewhere off in the distance. You know what I mean? Like it's
Mhm.
pretty strong though. It's terrible. It's been going on for probably the last hour. And I'm
Oh boy.
like, there's no breeze. Like, could it move on? But somewhere a skunk must have sprayed because you can smell it. But that car was really loud and I just wanted to mute. So I got to thinking about you going with me to New York. And now I'm so glad. I mean, I'm not glad you didn't go. But again, sometimes there's that line in, just that comfort level. And it's just, you know what I mean? All in
Hmm.
all, because it was, a different vacation. So,
Right.
Well,
you
but
know,
like I had said, and I don't know if anybody knew, I had totally planned on being there with Heather. She was going to come into Charlotte, into North Carolina. I was going to, husband was going to get me to Charlotte, and then me and Heather was going to fly to New York together.
or at one point you were going to come to Nashville.
Yes.
Or then we even talked about me going to Tampa and pick you up and then going up because to the
We
beach. It
did.
was going to be less time. It wasn't money. But anyway,
But
yep.
what really sucked was my husband had to go
Yeah, 100%.
out of town.
Right. But,
Yeah.
sometimes even on the moment you think are disappointed, you know what I mean? But then you don't realize down the road something else was going to work out better. And I'm glad you got to go in a less stressful environment. You know what I mean? Even
Yeah.
though it was very limited, the rest of it was great. But I still wouldn't wanted that hanging on you. It was like, dear sweet Jolie, if she could have drug her poor sick self there, she would have. I know she would have in a minute. But even if she felt better at the last minute, I wouldn't have dared because, it's going to set you back, period. You know, and anyway, I'm just so proud of you. It's the point. Is really, really proud of you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Me too.
But like I said, if it wouldn't have been for him going out of town, and at that point, we didn't know if the kids could take care of the dogs
Oh
Hmm.
yeah. Well, you
because
can go for a
Coco
little while, and
is
it's fun to go, but then you love to come home.
Yeah.
Coco.
And when you have babies, four-legged or two-legged or whatever it is that rely on you, you do have to, take care of those things.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it's so good for you two to get away too, even though y'all had people pulling on you and all that. I understand, but I'm glad he got you there safe and back, and you didn't push him in the gondola, try and drown him. So I figured things worked out pretty well.
well, we actually didn't ride in them.
Right.
Um, I honestly didn't care if I rode in them or not
Me too.
Hmm.
because I just wanted to. Like I said, the last time I'd seen it was, I think it had to be back in 2007. Our last place we went anywhere, like over 20 years that I was able to fly.
Well,
Um, I just wanted to see the finished hotel
yeah.
because I mean they had the, what do you call the water park, Davita?
Oh,
The the
which
canal. They had the canal it was all done, and
you mean where the gondola was?
yeah,
Yeah.
the canal was done, and they had the hotel built, but it was not finished.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, the Venetians are really. If you go to Vegas, it's a really neat hotel to go into because you go into a completely different atmosphere inside of there. And Paris is nice too, but I like the Venetian better.
and they did, when I upload, I don't know if you guys can hear it in the video or not, but he is singing in the short.
Hmm?
I don't know if you can hear it, but he is singing.
I probably want to sing with him.
I guess I'm not sure. if you can all hear it. But
I wonder how long they've got to stand and sing. I wonder what their times are. If it's an hour and then they switch.
I'm not sure. But here's the short that I have up. I didn't
Yeah,
think about it. I put music over it so you can't hear him sing.
I know. I was just looking. I put it on my iPad to see it better because it's been a minute since I was there. But yeah, you could see his mouth moving. He didn't look very Italian though. But I'm just
No, I
saying.
was just thinking that.
I
I
mean,
just
honestly,
was thinking,
no
I wonder
judgment.
why they didn't get Italian looking guys or some
Hey,
Italian.
hey, hey, Cupcake.
He's flaunting her
Hey,
new best
Cupcake.
friend. Yeah, Florida's moved up in the world since you've been here last.
Yeah.
Yep, we're not worthy.
Yeah. She's the traveler now.
Yep, Miss Thing going back in December. So,
I don't even know that. I don't,
well, tentatively. So tentatively, Jackie might come, and I'm thinking, well, we mentioned something in New York about getting together in the fall because we had so much fun, and maybe a group could get together. So I was like, well, gosh, if I come, then Dandy isn't far. I don't think. I hope. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
And
Danny
Davina,
shouldn't be that far.
how far are you from Vegas?
I'm like probably about 4.5 hours.
500 million hours. Okay. But I'm just saying, it would be kind of neat to see who
but
all could come from around that area ish.
believe it or not,
Yes.
10 minutes,
Mhm.
Jackie was from me.
Oh,
Where
really?
10 minutes from where she lives.
Oh. Huh.
Boy, she lives close to the strip.
Yes.
Jackie does the strip? Ew. Um,
Hi, El.
I know
Uh,
Valerie and Nancy. I didn't say how do y'all. Um, I just thought of something about Vegas and I just kind of forgot to, but whatever. So again, if you get to go and I could go and then they can go or somebody else can go and anybody out here that hears this and thinks, oh, it'd be great, be fun.
Yep.
mhm,
Kind
it
of like
would.
that's what I enjoyed about New York. We, finally get to put a face with a name and um, just see. Uh, but it's such a neat place to go, and I'm just envious of all the food. Like I'm like,
Food's
I
good.
love to go in the hotels to say I've been and to look at them because some of them are so gorgeous. But the other biggest thing for me is the food.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
mean,
true.
Hey, Heather, how was your back?
how was my back?
How was your back?
I guess it's okay. Why?
Heather,
I'm scared. Like, what do you mean?
I think it's okay.
Do you mean when I flew? Like now, currently?
No, I
Well,
mean
yeah,
in general.
it's okay. I mean, I'm tall, so I always have had that lower back problem. For I don't know because when I was younger, I thought I was Superwoman. I mean, Wonder Woman. But you know what I mean. So I have those little aches. Don't care what size you are. But why? I mean, I don't know.
Because they would, with my back the way it is, okay,
Hmm.
I was not able to do this. And I will show you what is on Fremont Street, people.
Well,
I
what?
wanted to. I don't care if they would have had to push me home. Okay.
You wanted to do it or you didn't want to do it?
Husband wasn't there.
Mhm.
They may have had to call the ambulance when I was done, but I wanted to do this so bad.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Yeah. No.
Watch.
We have to put a name around you
Hold
with a
on.
phone number.
Yeah.
So
Slut
bad.
Zilla.
What the hell?
Look at that. You zip line down Fremont Street.
Okay, wait a minute. Back up. Yes, because okay, now I have it on my thing. Oh, I see it now. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my
Zip
gosh.
line down it.
Yeah. Holy shit. Well, I mean that. I don't know how high.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do that.
That is
Can you
pretty
see
fun though.
Florida?
It's
Here
just the
she
very
comes.
beginning when you have to get that momentum. The problem is that first step. It's a doozy. You know what I mean? So you get up there and you're all brave. You're like, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna bite the bullet, and I did it. But you know what I mean? There were times I had to, like, okay, I'm fixing to go, and the guy's like, okay, I'm fixing to go. I'm going right now. You know what I mean? And I'm like ready to run. I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here for a second, like, just a minute more. And I was glad they let you do it yourself. You know what I mean? But oh,
Well, they have two. Okay. They have two zip lines. One is a shorter one.
hmm
It doesn't go the complete length of Fremont.
hmm
It only goes halfway. That one you can sit in, and they harness you, around your legs and
right, right.
like a climbing outfit.
Mhm.
That one you can sit and zip down,
Hi, crazy.
or you can
Hey, Lauren.
go on your belly, to where you're like this, or however you put your arms.
Oh no, no, no.
You
I'd
have to
rather be
keep your
sitting.
legs up?
The long one, you definitely are on your belly,
Oh
Oh
no.
no, no.
zipping down Fremont Street.
Yeah, I don't want to be soaring like a bird. The zip lines I've done, you're like you said, a harness between your legs and all around. You know what I mean? No,
Can
no, no.
you imagine?
Vest. No, 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 no. Dangling feet and legs everywhere.
Your
I'm
feet don't
imagining
dangle.
goggles on.
Yeah, I can see. Yes, me. I can see myself too. Oh God, Florida, we're gonna be in so much trouble if we go again. Mm-mm-mm. That's funny. Well, I didn't even know they had that. That's interesting. I bet,
Yes,
Lordy.
Beth. Yes, you could. They won't. Well, they'll hook it in your harness with
Hmm?
you,
Hook what?
but you can take your cane with you.
Oh
Yes.
my God. Oh my God.
Can you see Florida having a camera up on her forehead and goggles?
I'm worried about my shoes. I'm always like, you know, make sure we wear appropriate shoes. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Or if you get too low to somebody tall, sorry about that as you
Right,
knock them down.
right.
Hmm.
Things fall out of your pockets. I mean, I'm sure, whatever, but
Yeah.
You know,
that's hilarious.
but
Hey,
I
my
mean,
crazy life.
I kept looking. Like I said, I was standing here. Okay, here's another one of those moments that the husband says he needs a leash for me. I'm standing here, and this woman just comes up beside me with her head up in the air like I am, with her phone in the air, and she goes, "I'm waiting for my son to come." So, hell, what do you expect? I'm just as excited as she is.
They just
I'm
don't
going, "Which
understand.
one's your son? Which one's your son?"
Oh, her son was up there then. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, get him to come over here and tell me how it was when he got through.
Yeah. Let me know how that goes for you.
But it was definitely, like I said, I was in. I just stood there with her, rooting her. Come on, waiting for her. Cheering with her. Didn't know the woman from Adam, but I'll tell you, I was getting into it.
Oh, but they were all having fun, and that's great. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Getting the crowd. And I don't know. It just seems like it's pretty, but again, I just can imagine myself not being laying down. But that's just me.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I couldn't.
When I was there, they had the roller coaster ride on top of one of them, and I can't remember if it was a New York style building. I can't remember what the hotel was called.
Mhm.
And I thought it was really cool to watch, but I knew then I would never get on it just because I would not enjoy that. Mm-mm. But when I was younger,
Uh-huh.
probably maybe. But I'm also the type that I have that list of things I'd like to do, even
Hmm.
though it would be just off the chart. Like, I'd like to parachute. My mom did it, and I would love to do it. Just mark it
Oh,
off the list.
God love you.
But I have a huge fear of all that. Again, that first step is a doozy, and I just don't know.
Well, I don't do rides at all. Well, okay, here we go. That was another part of my okay. So I even stopped doing the rides at Disney. Okay, I mean I don't even ride little kids rides.
You don't go to a Small World?
No,
Pirates?
no, my panic wouldn't let me.
Really?
So maybe that'll be my next one, okay? Because I used
Yeah.
to do it okay. But I ain't going upside down for nobody.
No, I don't go upside down.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about all that anymore. When I was younger,
Yeah.
I never really liked it, but I would do it with the group. I'm all in. I might be sitting there with my eyes closed half the time, or just knowing that it's going to end soon. But yeah,
Okay, pussycat, you got to send us pictures. That you got
she's
to
going
send
to
us pictures.
Atlantic City. I know, like you, silly
Oh, how
dog.
cool, Pussycat.
How fun.
Yeah, take pictures.
But the one thing that might convince me to go back, other than the Chippendales on the okay, standard the eye candy, um, is everything was so planned right down to the last minute. Okay, um, his sister did not realize the mop museum was there.
Oh my
She did
gosh, you
not
didn't get to
find
go?
out. She did not find out until she got to the till she landed in Vegas. Okay. So that is on the schedule for her next trip. So that means we could actually go the next trip. But without it being on the schedule, and it wasn't,
Listen,
no.
she gonna have to get off the schedule because I like some scheduling, but not really. I like to kind of go with the flow the next day. We have kind of the itinerary that we want to do, but we get there when we get there. I don't even know. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well,
Bless her heart. So you didn't get to go to the museum. I thought that was something.
not this time. Well, see, here's the thing.
Well,
I
true.
don't know if Jackie's listened, but I know David has been there, and all they kept telling me was, do not leave this hotel by yourself. Do not leave. Okay.
Well, you were wanting to go flying through the air. Let's just say, as one example, I can see why that was stressfully implied because it's a big, even the hotel's huge. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And once you get out amongst all the things,
it's
God
true.
forbid something happen. You know what I mean? He,
So,
he doesn't want to have to come peel you off of the tallest whatever. Oh,
so that was kind of like, from 11 from like, let's say they met up at 9:30 in the morning for breakfast. And then, okay. So from 9:30 until 4, they were playing bingo. Do
Wow.
you know how much trouble I could have got into for 2 days in that length of time?
Yeah.
I was going to say, all we need is a few hours a day. Hell,
I know, and that's why they kept every morning they would tell me before they walked off to go to
lecture,
bingo.
lecture.
Do not leave this hotel.
Well, and two, when you're by yourself, that's different. Then you know what I mean. I don't like my daughter's out of town now, and they meet for work, so it's not a big deal. But on the way there and back, things like that, it concerns me, especially
Well,
Yeah.
nowadays. But
that's what they were concerned about. It was that I was by myself. I
right,
was a female.
Yeah.
You know, they were worried about, well, like they said, Fremont Street with all of that is not a place a female needs to go alone.
Yeah.
Valerie said, "What did they think you were going to do?" Well, she might have run off with one of those Chippendales. I mean, like,
Yes.
listen,
Yes.
let's start
Exactly.
back at the beginning of the story.
Yeah.
So you never know. You never know. But yes, I agree. You need a running buddy next time, just to have a something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
But
mean,
I'm excited.
that was the
Okay.
whole thing, you know. I mean, one, I would have had to take an Uber or a taxi, and I'd have been by myself, you know. So it's more that I'm a female by myself,
Yeah.
Oh, listen,
and
Merv could never. Merv could never, never, because I don't have. Fortunately, you know, well, life can make you anxious, but mine is nothing compared to what go through. But
Right.
obviously, I traveled a whole lot more, 10 years ago or whatever, than I do now. But still, you get to a new airport, you got to get outside and find an Uber, and, make do all the things. You know what I mean? It's very overwhelming by yourself. And you are kind of watching things too. So, I mean, they're very right. This is 2025, but I'm just proud you went. So, where was your layover going and coming? Because I never got to ask you. I was so sick.
um, going was Dallas.
Oh, well, that kind of made sense. There was one that were going to send you way up towards north instead of going, you know what I mean? I was like, what in the
Um,
heck?
one he was going to
Washington.
look
No,
into was Chicago.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those make me go,
But we did Dallas on the way out and Charlotte on the way back.
yeah.
Yeah, pussycat. I mean, that's what I mean, I will be honest, there is a lot of homeless people. There is an extreme amount.
Well, see, I guess when I went the 2 times, I stayed on the strip and I never, I guess, went to Fremont. So I'm not sure. So that might be completely different. You know what I mean? Not that the strip was probably, I don't know. Hmm. But yeah.
Or
Hmm.
maybe you have watching you. What do you mean?
Who?
Sort of
Or
maybe you
maybe,
have watching you.
oh, like, what, Stalker?
Oh,
You could have had Stalker.
I
Never
could
know.
have.
Yeah,
I possibly could have.
100%. I mean,
But I
there
will
are
tell
times.
you, if they were, I sure hope they had a damn good time because I can tell you watching her is boring as hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they had a lot better times. But, well, I'm glad y'all back home. I know it's fun to go, but it's good to be back. And I know you missed your puppies.
Oh, I miss my puppy so bad.
Did they just flip out when you came in?
Coco wanted nothing to do with me. Dave fell off.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Coco was mad.
She was, well, see, and that's something that I don't know if everybody. Great Danes are emo dogs. They are very emotional. They are like little children. Believe it or not, they're like children. You spank them, they go pout. You raise your voice at them, they go pout. You leave them, they go pout. You piss them off, they will eat your pillow.
I found I found a film later you can play. It's like, how they have those little clips of dogs and what crazy crap they're doing.
Uh huh.
I found one last night. It was so funny, but there is one little part where they have a dame in there that just like it's hilarious.
Dave has the link. She can jump back in. I don't. You know what? Let me check. One of her sons may have called. Yep, sure did.
Oh, well, she gone. She gone for the rest of the night.
But
Y'all, the
yeah,
smell of skunk.
still.
I'm not kidding. The smell of skunk is not. I shouldn't even be laughing. That's all I need. Be sitting here and a damn skunk come walking up. It's been one of those
Well,
kind of days.
I think she's still a little mad. I mean, she did take a nap with me, but I think she's still a little mad because the pillow I had before I left was
Mhm.
destroyed.
Oh no.
which okay, but we have extras up on the dresser, so I took one of those down to take a nap with. Well,
I know. Listen, I'm not laughing. I'm laughing with you. I'm not laughing at you. I get it. I get it. Listen, we all have those things with those animals. You know what I mean? Yeah, bless it.
well,
Missing you.
like I said, I got the new one, put it down, took a nap on it. I come out here, get my monster, all of a sudden my son goes, "Not again." She done had that and off the bed and took a chunk out.
Oh no.
I don't know what that. I don't. She. I think Beth. Yes, I think she thinks they're marshmallows. Hmm. Yep.
Yeah, just a big toy for some reason. That is funny though.
Oh.
Gosh, it's kind of chilly out here. Oh, what temperature is it? It is cooling off at night, thankfully. I think I've just had a crazy day.
Yeah. I got an. I have. We have extra. Trust me, we've done come to find out that we need to keep extras in the house for her. But yeah, it was definitely interesting. So, since I was not on YouTube much, actually, I wasn't on YouTube at all, besides me putting the post up, and that.
It's,
So, what's been going on?
uh-oh. Probably asking the wrong person on that. Because, when you left, I was sick. Was it Friday? Came up
Yes,
with a stomach
true.
flu? Yeah. So that was through Sunday, really not functioning again until Monday. But, so I'm kind of way behind. Oh, but let's catch up. I've been watching a new trial, well, that started the end of last week with Donna. And,
Oh, Adelson.
yes. So that's been pretty interesting. So that's been my jam when I can catch up on the YouTubies. Uh,
I did.
Past that,
I
go ahead.
did see that. I flipped it on when I was seeing Davida went live. I didn't even know she had a son that was estranged from her.
Oh yes, yes, yes. There's
I
been a
mean,
big deal about him, and that yes, there was a little
that was
scandal
a.
about behind him, not behind him, but kind of like he had to get married to the one they wanted, not the one he loved, and I guess he did, and then eventually they did divorce, and he finally got to marry the lady he loved. She was an Indian. Um, Descent and beautiful. They said I haven't seen a picture of her, but and a doctor, just a great person. Apparently, they're happy as they can be, but it wasn't the proper um whatever they wanted. But anyway, go ahead. Brr. Sorry.
Like I said, I didn't even know she had another son, but I seen the thumbnail pop up,
hmm
and I'm going, "Ooh,
Adam. I think his
okay."
name is Adam. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Valerie,
He's not.
what's wrong? What's wrong with Donna? Uh, I,
She's the killer. I mean, well, not the killer. She's the matriarch of the family, and definitely helped um put together a plot to murder her soon to be ex son in law, and her son was arrested, and now her. So who knows? They had to get the three people that involved in the actual murder, so they did all their trials first. So it's been going on for years. It's like they'll charge one, and a couple of years later, that whatever. So
well, you know, not the. Why not? Why not? Why not? I'm not saying any assault, murder, crime is worse than another.
mm,
Okay, I'm definitely not saying that. But when you get other family members involved,
man, this is crazy.
and you kind
That's
of make
how.
this a whole uh, family situation,
Yeah, rob the son.
you would
Did I
that would
say that?
definitely get a lot of attention because I mean, Vallow got her brother involved in it.
Yeah.
Okay, And
You
this one
figured,
got her
and the
son
daughter.
and the daughter in it.
Yeah, the daughter hadn't been charged yet, but she might be the last one. But yeah, the mom, the son, they just, plus the daughter, whatever, they decide they're going to do this. And that son knows this girl that might know somebody that can take care of it. So the girl he's dating talks to her ex-husband or baby daddy, and he and his buddy set off to Florida to this location and pull up in a driveway and shoot this man in the head twice. And so one by
Wow.
one, those three. So you've got two defendants over here that did the actual murder. You've got the girlfriend that was in between the son. She was dating the family's son that's now in prison. But her baby daddy's the one that did it, so she was charged and was also anyway. It's like how many lives were affected, but more than that, how easy people were. Like, oh, you need somebody hurt, like really hurt? Yeah, okay. Oh, I know somebody. Let me ask them. Hey, somebody needs somebody hurt. Can you take care of it? Yeah. Like what? It's just not one or two people like normal. It's like whole chain of fuckery of like what in the world? It's just unbelievable, unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
When I thought about it today, I was like, man, how many families were affected by this one horrible situation? You know what I mean? Like it just a ripple effect. Even the girlfriend that her baby daddy hired and all that, she's been in prison. She has a life sentence, and they offered her immunity if she would have thrown her baby daddy under, and she wouldn't do it because he would have been up for the death penalty. So now, she comes to testify again, and she's like, I'm here because I want to be whatever, but I'm gonna tell the truth this time, and I'm hoping that maybe somebody might offer me a little. I'd like to see my kids at some point. I'm thinking before you die, like you had that choice, and I mean, I understand some loyalty, but not at the end of the day. No, not when it came to something like that. But even then, it's just sad. She got caught up in the money.
Sounds like it.
It just,
Oh, I
I
do
don't know.
have.
It's a whole bizarre thing. It's just, and then the family that was affected by the man that was killed, that was their only son, their only grandchildren. And so the daughter took those grandchildren immediately and changed their name, and they have not seen them.
Hi,
And
heads up.
it's horrible. Hey, heads up.
Thank you. Nice to see you. Heads up.
So anyway, it's kind of a weird mess, but
Oh, I got to show you, Heather. Sorry,
yes, he
I got to show
did
you. Got it.
cupcake.
Got it. Got
Yes.
it.
Okay, what?
I may not have made it with you. Okay. I may
But
I may not have made
Okay,
it with you, but I made it.
oh my god, shit!
what are you doing?
Oh my god, I'm dead. Uh, I didn't even. That was the one regret. I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
New York, New
how
York.
did I go to New York and not see the Statue of Liberty? How did I miss it on the bus? I wasn't looking. Like I don't even know.
Yep. I may not have went with you, but I'm there.
I
I'm
love
there
it.
in spirit.
I think I'm gonna borrow your picture. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Dan. Oh, you're gonna just wait. There you go.
Okay, so there's that roller coaster. Is that so? It was
It's
over
up
by
in New York,
New
New
York.
York.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay, great.
But do you see what's underneath it?
I can see Hershey's maybe. Let me open my laptop up again. I'm sorry.
I see Reese's.
I mean,
Oh,
not
it's
like.
Hershey's.
Oh, it's all the things. Oh yes, I see it now.
It's Hershey's.
A Hershey store. Are you kidding me? Instead of an M&M. Oh my gosh, it's on now. It's
Did I
on.
say now? Did I say there was not a? There's the Ferris wheel.
Oh yeah, I really don't like those anymore.
I don't like heights.
Now, did I say there was not a M&M store?
Hmm.
There he is.
Oh, and he's orange. Love it. Look at that face.
Bless it.
I didn't know about the Hershey one though. Oh, fun.
They have a 2-story. Like I said, I got videos to once I get them all into the computer. It's a 2-story
Oh,
M&M.
wait a minute. Look, I didn't even see your head till I got on my iPad.
I didn't
Oh,
either.
look, zoom in.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh, wait a minute.
I know, I'm
Hold
dying
on, I'll
laughing.
zoom.
Look at her.
I know. It's her little head on the top of it.
Oh my gosh. Look at her.
I know. She's a party girl. Don't
There.
put it past her.
Oh, she cracks me up.
I know it. I love it. What a good attitude. Oh,
But
Murby
yeah,
Murb.
so we
Murby
got
Murb couldn't do that.
M&M.
Murb just walked around going, Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy. Oh, that's so
We got
fun.
the M&M
Okay. I know I want some chocolate.
and the Hershey's and the statue.
I know. Okay, go back to the Hershey one more time. Now that I'm on my iPad, I can really look. I'm so impressed. I've been missing out. Okay, yeah. I bet
They
that'll be
got
fun.
Hershey's has I don't know if it's in the stores yet, but it is called for
Yeah, next.
Halloween. It is called Ghost Toast.
Huh.
Yes, it is called Ghost Toast. But like I said, I don't know if it's in the stores yet, but it was in that store.
What's a ghost host?
I'll show you.
Hold, please.
Hold, please.
Well, it only lets me send so many pictures at a time through email.
Listen, it's a high budget show around here. Don't just because you came out from
That
Vegas.
is Ghost Toast.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
little Kit Kats. Huh.
They're Kit Kats.
Wow.
Aw. Ghost toast.
See, we do have a delay. Oh,
But yeah,
that's cute.
that is their Halloween Ghost Toast.
Hey, LMW.
Hi, El.
What's shaking, girl?
Hi, LMW. But yeah, that was okay, all right. I'll see if I can do it real on here. Because I guess somehow or another something happened with a live I put up. Because
Lord.
trust me, I was so proud of this. Okay. Short video. Live.
This is insane. It's supposed to be 55 tonight, but it's a little chilly. It's like a damp. I don't know. I must be tired
Is this it?
because I am cold.
Oh, yes, this is it.
I wish I was cold.
I know it's so weird. It's been so hot for so long. I mean, it's
God,
warm during the day, but it's not
great.
like that humidity, like just, oh. So it has
Ugh,
been better. I actually got to hand wash my car the other day.
Okay.
I gotta wash
Okay.
mine.
Y'all ready to go on a tour?
Okay, 3 hour
Okay, I'm on
I
mute.
brought it up.
Okay.
tour.
And somehow
Ready?
it got privated when I was up there.
Okay. Oh, look how cute.
Oh,
Can you take us down?
We're gonna go into the stove.
Oh, there's Buzz Lightyear. Take a picture for the kid. How about I do this? Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh. Are you going over there hugging?
Hi, please.
Well, we can't
Well,
see.
why
You
you
got the.
get out there? Listen to your parents and clean your room.
Look. Oh,
Thank
she did.
you.
God bless America.
Hold on.
Thank you, man. It's so hot in here.
Oh, I
You
can.
give me a big look on it.
Oh, I can imagine.
I want to say thank you for real. Without your support, I can't do this job.
It's
Where you
cool.
from?
Florida.
Florida. We love Florida. Is the weather like this right now?
Yes, but more humid.
Oh my
There you go,
God.
dude.
Guys, they are
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
they're street performers. You can tip
Oh,
them.
thank you. Let
They
me
do.
get your help here.
They let you
Oh,
take
he's
pictures,
somewhere.
do their stuff.
Well, is one of them your partners?
Oh, no, I don't work with them.
Oh, okay. All right, he's gonna yell at me.
See, yep.
All
Again, we
right.
need a leash.
Nah. He owes you a picture. Get over there. Okay, look at our MEM. Come on. Because that's how they make money.
I love him. The little yellow guy.
Huh?
I love the little yellow M&M
I
guy.
know it is.
Heather, you're talking to her,
I know. I heard that.
but
She's
no,
talking to her
she's
husband.
on the video.
I know.
Let's do the red ones first.
I just realized she's talking to her husband. Oh my god. I just muted. I'm like, just shut the hell up.
Look at see, we're going to the MEM store.
Okay.
The espresso cups.
Her husband's like, oh my
Are y'all
god.
having fun? We're going to the M&M stove.
They have M&M Crocs.
The green ones, the brown ones, the blue ones.
Had a rack of candies in the back.
I didn't realize it till it was too late. They got up along that wall right there on the escalator. They tell you they got it painted on there of what year each color M&M came out.
Here you go.
I saw that. That
look.
was really cool.
Dark chocolates, caramels, milk chocolate pretzels. Oh, there's your crunchy cookies. Minis, caramel. You put them in a little 4-pack. You take them with you. Oh, they got almonds. But look at that. Okay, let's go see what else we got. Look. M&M collaborates with Kate Spade. See? The Kate Spade jewelry for M&M's. Oh, look, your own little MEM dispensers. I'm not sure I'd like the gray and the black ones, though. What do you all think? Hi, everyone. How y'all doing? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what all we have. That is so weird.
These were by the pound, $1.49 a pound to get them out of the dispensers.
Oh wow, yeah. You can just get your head up under there and just pour it in.
Yeah.
Oop, there's the mermaid ones.
Oh wow,
I mean, they have,
And see, mermaid.
that's
All
crazy.
those colors are so pretty.
I know it.
I mean, who would have
But
thought that many colors of M&Ms?
Oh, I know. I'd like the
And
black and
they're
white for the
$1.
Mackenzie child look.
Look,
yeah.
See, $1.49 a pound.
Hey, Carol Clark. Hey, you
Hi,
missed the
Carol Clark.
orange guy. The orange M&M. I had to back it up. He looks all stressed out, and right behind it says, "I'm afraid," and then under it says, "Of what might happen if I relax."
we're done
That's the way
here.
Eric's looking.
I may not get to go live, but we're gonna go to the Hershey store next. Okay, because
Hey,
it's
Carol
right
Clark.
here. You know. Why don't I switch
Hi,
phones
Twilight.
off and have a good time, right? Oh, $9 for an M&M blanket. Say, not bad price.
No, that's not a
Not
bad price.
really.
Mm-mm.
Not for being in the store.
Right.
But I will tell you,
Oh, there's the M&M for Bronco.
um, um,
Oh, look at the little espresso set. I love it.
Oh, those are cute.
Love it. Little salt and pepper sets.
I think I go over and show.
And
Oh,
M&M golf balls.
Oh, cute.
M&M stress balls.
Oh
M&M
wow,
ball.
that's cool. Hi, Twilight.
But see, I know you all do not want to see me sit here and feel them and rub them and just kind of, no,
Lord.
not into caressing
What is she
things
saying?
like that. No, no.
You don't want to see me rub them and
So-
caress them.
You see the M&M backpack? Okay. There is the M&M backpack.
I love it.
Notes in your hand, but not in your mouth.
I love the backpack.
Mm-hmm.
So what do y'all think? Oh, and
Love
then we
it.
got the baby onesies. Look at
Aw.
the baby's onesies.
How cute.
What a shop, huh?
I mean, everything you want.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
oops, there's plates. The plates. Plate, bowl, cup.
Oh, love that.
But isn't M&M's a
No.
part of Hershey?
I'm not in Crocs. I got a new pair of hookahs for this. See?
I think they're Mars candy,
No Crocs.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
but I
Look at
always think
those
of it
legs.
the same way too. Look, she's showing off her shoes.
She's
Yeah.
showing off her tattoo, too.
Mm-hmm.
well,
All them legs.
somehow a little birdie flew and told me
Oh, Merv trying to keep up.
that somebody's trying to keep up, and
With tattoos?
no, with the hookahs.
Oh,
With the shoes.
oh.
So I came with receipts with mine.
Um, Cupcake said, Florida, would you just skip to the M&M vibrators, please?
Believe me, I looked. They don't have no personal items there like that.
A personal massager. That's what I meant.
I actually was going to find, and show you all, but they don't have those.
I wouldn't think that's like a kid's store almost.
Okay. They
True.
don't have those.
But they kind of had the ones that look like Merv showed because they don't really look like whatever. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Those are
I
behind the
got
counter.
See our beautifully broken shirt.
Yep.
our beautifully broken shirt on today.
Oh,
I wanted you to take it. Well,
Yep.
never mind.
I love it.
Beautifully broken is on our trip.
Twilight, she's pitiful, and she. How you doing, Twilight? Oh gosh, I'm cold. Mm,
Can you send some of
crazy.
it over here, please?
I know. I'm like, I just need to go inside and get a jacket, but I still want to.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna have to though.
All right, guys, I got this.
Well, that was more fun with you than
Tell you
Merv. That's for
this,
sure. Thank you.
Yeah, that was cool.
but I will tell you this, okay? $65
For what?
a sweatshirt.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sake. What's
It's
that all
insane.
about?
I got
Okay,
a website for that. Yes, Carol.
$65.
I wouldn't pay it.
We know we wouldn't.
Well, a lot of that's for show, and you know what I mean. Everything's so high, but that's awful there.
I don't think that's any cheaper at Hershey's.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, matter of fact, I think I looked at Hershey's, and it
You
was
would
the
think
same
as
price.
many millions that we have made over all these years with Hershey and Mars, and that they could make it more reasonable. You know what I
I
mean? I'm just
know.
saying
I
because
know.
honestly, at the end of the day, I mean, come on. But
That's
whatever.
what I think.
But, you know.
Because they bypassed my ugly looking face at the end
Oh my
because,
God, this.
needless to say, that was Saturday when we got there, and we hit the ground running, and boy, did we go. So I was tired, I was hot, and I
I'm
was
sure.
taking my butt off.
Yeah, I was feeling sorry for you. I was too sick to really kind of pay attention, but I knew you were. I knew when you landed, but past that, I thought, oh my God, what hour? Because you were up all night.
No, Valerie, that's why I did go in the video and say, I know you all don't want to see me fingering and rubbing and caressing, and you all don't want to see me do that.
Their ET phone home.
I
Venus.
don't have those extra joints, so it wouldn't have looked good.
Yep.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was.
Some would have it for less.
I can't remember who used to drive the race car, but there used to be an M&M car, and it was hilarious to see people, grown men or something, in an M&M jacket with racing on it. It was like I don't know. It just never. Okay,
Um, 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 um,
you know what I'm talking about. But like
Yeah.
every blue moon, you'd see a jacket or a
Yeah.
sweatshirt at TJ
I know,
Maxx. Just
I know
nobody did
exactly
that.
what you're talking about because NASCAR
No, well.
every little bit they would do specialty cars.
Yep.
Not that kind.
What now?
Element. Did Florida say she had joints?
I know, right?
I
She's
don't have
always
the
on it.
extra. Okay,
The push. Yep.
because I know what you're talking about, Heather. Because I got my father. Dale Senior had a car done by Peter Max.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. It'll come to me who drove the car, but it doesn't matter. I just remember kind of laughing, thinking about when I'm talking about cost of things. Again, they sponsor, a NASCAR car, so it's like, yeah. Again, if we could just kind of take out of the budget of the gazillions of dollars y'all apparently are making, I don't know. It's crazy.
But I guess
But
But see, we all can go to an M&M store, and we all can go to a Hershey store, and I'm not
I would
even.
have died. I would have died if you went in the Hershey place and they had that ice cream she whined about over and over like a 2-year-old that they don't have anymore with sprinkles or whatever the hell it was. If you'd went in there and they had it, I would have died. Died. I mean,
Um,
but anyway,
the
I
Hershey
thought,
store in Vegas does have ice cream.
yeah, it was something she described. I don't remember. You know how psychotic she is.
They because they have quite a few different things, real ice cream in that store. And I got a video. I'm not sure if it's got the ice cream in it, but yeah, we walked the whole. Once I get it into the computer, we got another tour of the Hershey's. Yeah,
Oh, you did go in here?
yeah.
Kyle Bush, Pussycat for the win. Kyle Bush. I'm too cold to even Google it. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I knew Kyle Bush. Yes, he drove that car for a while. I couldn't stand him too. But anyway,
Pussycat.
that's fun.
Yeah,
I
Dale
was
Senior was
watching.
my favorite too, Pussycat.
I was watching that day, and I have
Hmm.
never watched a NASCAR race since.
When he died.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Mark went into a state of depression because that was his favorite driver.
Hmm. He was Dale Senior was the family driver,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and when that happened,
Listen, listen.
nope.
I was devastated when he died. I was not a fan, but I had much respect. But he was an asshole. I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, it was good. He made his way being an asshole, in my
But
opinion.
see,
But
you're
but that's
right.
when I left. You know what I mean? He helped build it to what it is, but now they've destroyed it since. But whatever. I'm just saying. Much respect for him.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
do remember that day vividly too. Hi, Heads.
I will admit he was a very aggressive driver,
Mm-hmm.
and like Heather said, personally, he was an asshole.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
Okay, he
But
was.
eh, not everybody has to be.
But
Uh,
but he did take time to sign the autographs in that because he knows who paid him.
Right. Did the Andretti's drive the NASCAR or Formula One?
Formulas.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
dang. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna get too far into NASCAR here. I'll just be quiet.
Well, if we
You
go
forget.
over by Orlando, I mean, I am a huge fan. The shop is over by Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I say the name of the shop, Heather will know exactly who I'm talking about. Some of you may. Big Daddy Don Garlett.
Who now? I'm the first part of the shop.
I said Big
Where's the
Daddy Don Garlett
where? Where is this shop located? Sorry.
over by Orlando.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It's not
Dragsters.
ringing. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
dragsters.
Yep.
Yep, they
Oh,
always
what's his
called
name?
him Big Daddy Don Garlett.
Yep.
I have heard that name.
Mm-hmm. His his shop is where you can actually tour it over by Orlando. Because I watched NASCAR, I watched it, but I'll tell you, what got me was the dragsters. The way they'd sit up there, next thing you know, you would get flames 4 feet coming out of them pipes out of the back of them.
Hey, let's just pedal to the metal. Hit her
I,
hard. Go.
it
Now,
hurts your ears so bad. Even earplugs didn't help me completely.
but yeah, once you watch him heat them tires up, and you see that flame shoot out, they're gone.
He gone.
But good old days. Heather,
Yeah.
did you see where that? You see, they're going to be changing rules for NASCAR again.
Heads up. I used to love the Hendrix. I haven't watched it in so long. I have no idea anything about it
Well,
anymore. I
all
mean,
you had
it
to
got
do
so
is
boring.
all
It's
you had
like,
to do is hear the news. They're changing it again.
okay, what are they doing now? Tell us about it.
Okay, remember back in the day, they would have the templates that went over the cars
Uh huh.
to make sure they aerodynamics they were
Yep.
perfect. Okay,
Keep them from flipping.
so then the guys couldn't stand on roofs no more.
Right.
All right, now a week or so, maybe two, one of
Mhm.
the dumbasses fell off the door.
I
Oh,
saw that. That was so unfortunate. I mean, he really, you know what I mean? Like, they've been doing that for years, though, honestly.
I like Richard Petty too, Val.
In his defense, I mean, so many, but it's just at one time. But you remember that one guy that used to take a back, God, I forgot his
Hit
name too.
backflip out.
Yes. That's what made me think about it. And I thought, with the
Mhm.
way he fell, it was just, I mean, again, anybody else would have busted their butt, hit their tailbone, or, you know what I mean? Anything else would have been, and I hope he's okay. In fact, I hadn't checked because I don't follow it anymore. But yeah, that's just crazy. But I don't blame him because there's so many lawsuits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I mean,
It's just,
first it was they couldn't stand on the roofs anymore
yeah.
because of that, because somebody fell. And now, because of his misfortune, which it God hopes he heals, from his injuries, but now there was no more standing on the doors.
Yep.
Wow.
That was horrible. Oh my gosh, my back. Um, yeah, you said something about back, and now I'm sitting here. John Force, that was the guy. Yeah, I used to follow him a little bit. I wasn't ever crazy about drag racing, but you know what I mean. I've gone to a couple and it was great, but I didn't follow it. You follow what I'm
Um,
saying? It wasn't my interest, but everybody has their thing, or nobody likes any of it. But
Oh, and who I used to like the one Jimmy that drove the Lowe's car.
oh yeah, yeah, he was a
Oh,
good guy, kinda, I guess. Jimmy, crap.
oh, come
Uh,
on, Jimmy.
I know he went for Hendrix. I can't even think of it. It's
Yeah.
been so long, but yeah, I don't even know if he's around anymore.
No, he retired. I think he's a sportscaster now for him.
Yep,
well, Carol,
Johnson.
John
Look at
John
Jay,
Forrest and Garlett drove at the same time, but
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson. That's right. He was
um,
cute too.
Forrest's daughter is driving now.
Oh,
Yeah, I
really?
remember that.
John Forrest's daughter drives now.
I remember
Wow.
when
Been
she first
driving.
started. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, Barb.
hmm
Okay, so we went from Hershey's to NASCAR to
Does it shock you any?
I don't even know. Oh,
Really?
marshmallow pillows. We did the marshmallow pillows.
Shoes,
Hmm.
Hey,
tattoos.
hey, that is us. We are a all variety.
Yes,
Hey,
we are very eclectic.
I
Throw
sent
it
you
in the bowl and see what comes out.
I sent you the picture of the little orange guy that you missed at the M&M store. I might could have
Me?
gotten. I might could. Yeah, I might could have slowed it down and got a little bit better picture, but you can tell what it says. 20 hours later. Um. Yeah, we covered it all. Apparently, and it all started asking about, well, what did you miss on YouTube, or whatever in general.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost Dave again.
She'll be back. See, there she is.
Yeah,
Mary.
when I went in the house, it kept dropping me earlier. Um, and I did call the other day finally and ask what in the heck. So they're gonna send me another box just in case. But he was doing all these testing. And he was like, he knew all my electronics, and he said everything was a green light except for my iPad, which I don't get on it like that. But I don't ever have any problem with it dropping whatever I'm watching or anything. But my phone, he's like, oh no, it shows green. I'm like, I don't care what you say. I'm telling you, in my kitchen, I drop calls. It gets staticky. If I'm watching a video, it'll just spin. There's places in this house that doesn't pick up. Like, I don't know, whatever.
Oh,
See, look
that's
at
so
him.
cute.
Isn't he cute?
That's so cute.
I'm afraid of what might happen if I relax. I was like, oh my gosh. They just
Beth,
have the cutest looks.
You got that right. If you don't like what we're talking about, it'll change in 5. If
Oh
it's
yeah,
something good,
don't
maybe-
worry. We'll start rotations going. I mean, it's,
But yeah. See, that's why I didn't know how to tag this channel, because we talk about so much stuff,
yeah.
and it's just not one.
But that's what keeps it interesting. You stay on one subject, it gets old. It's like, okay, come on, let's go.
Well, that in. I mean, somebody had said something one time, asked me, why didn't I do true crime? Well, there are so many channels that do true crime,
Mm-hmm.
and I do.
I would get depressed.
Well, one, I don't even watch the actual news to
I
start
don't
with.
either.
But I refuse to live on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, and there's already enough channels that put people to sleep when they read 300 pages of somebody's paperwork.
Yeah, I'm just not into all the. Although I did watch both of the Mendez brothers get shot down.
Good. That is good.
Yeah.
I haven't heard yet because I haven't, like I said, I haven't really been on. I watched you today and then took a nap.
Good.
But I did not hear about the baby. Have they found? I mean, I know he's deceased. Found him?
You know, I'm
No.
not sure.
Nope, they haven't found him yet.
But they do. I read something that they do believe the father did abuse him quite a bit.
Oh, 100%.
Because
And I think he was helping. They had him at one point going to look someplace, but now there's a question about he might be have not been seen for a couple of months before they actually reported him or something like that. So I'm not sure about that either. I don't know where that came from, but I just can't follow that stuff. It's so bad.
Yeah,
Especially when I saw that first baby he beat. Like I said, I'm done. I can't. Just take them on in, put them out here in the middle of Court Square. Let's get her done. They're sick.
Yep.
I mean, I don't even know how he's walking from the first. I don't even know. I just can't.
Well, they'll get him when he goes in. They'll get him.
It's just horrible. I mean,
and then you heard about the shooting in.
That was the first thing that was on the actual TVs in the airport when we got off the plane.
Yeah.
I saw the headlines,
that
and again, I was having a weird day of craziness. I'll get to that later, and I couldn't click on it. I thought, how many more headlines are going to say, a shooter that's just gone rapid in these schools, colleges, just.
And
I mean,
this was kindergarten through 8th grade.
No.
And they were all in mass.
Yes. Okay. I remember that. They were in prayer. Something.
Yep.
Oh my God.
The Beauty Twilight's asking which one.
The one in, it's bugging me now. I've been watching it off and on all day. Oh, where was it? Wait a minute.
Hi, Twilight.
Okay, now it's bugging me. Hold on. Oh, wait.
Hey, Shannon.
It was in Minnesota. Minnesota.
The one with the kids, Minnesota.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just could. 17 shot, 2 killed. What in the hell?
And 9 are in critical. All kids.
Oh my God.
All kids.
And in a church environment, like, come on.
Yep. In church. Yep.
Well,
and the shooter they found out was he was writing things against Christ, and they've been finding out quite a bit.
Yes, Twilight. It actually was on the news when we landed this morning in Tampa. 10 o'clock.
yeah, it happened today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Pussycat, bless it.
Beth, if you're the one that remember, you got a better memory than us three. Thank goodness.
Well, between all of us, we'll get it right.
Yeah.
Pussy
If we
cat
each get a little piece of it, we'll eventually get the whole thing.
the shooter was a former graduate. So I assume he unalived himself or killed
He
himself.
did. Yeah, he did.
Okay. Oh my god. I just
Hi,
don't.
Shannon.
You wouldn't have to worry. Mm-mm. You
Oh
wouldn't
no,
have
me
to worry.
too. Me too. I swear.
Nope. Hmm.
Oh,
I promise you. I'll be going down. No problem at all. Mm-mm.
yeah.
Um. I don't know. It just made me think all of a sudden, which is not the same, but defending your children like that, 100%. I don't believe in murder, but there couldn't ever be a place that you couldn't push a human, but at that point, but
Right.
which leads me to my ex-husband that the dog that they got that was a service dog, and they trained him at the prison, and the story from the guy that trained it in prison was that he shot a relative for molesting a child in his
Hmm.
family.
Hmm.
And I thought, well, he goes, Mom, Bryson was telling me about him and his whole story. It's a big long thing, but I mean,
Hmm.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
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 I'm not judging
Yeah.
at all. I'm telling you, like, sounds like a good guy to train a dog in prison. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
glad
Well,
he's doing something
you'll
beneficial
see.
while he's there. But I'm not judging on that story.
Right.
Mm-mm.
And you'll see people jump when they're in the court and how they'll jump over the
Yes.
railing and go for
Mm-hmm.
them. That would be me.
Yeah.
I know it would.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Be all she wrote. I can't imagine.
Mm-mm.
So we'll all pray for those kids and keep us all safe. That's just the
Yeah.
thing.
So sad. I felt sorry for the parents going up there. Can you? Oh God,
You
not
can't.
knowing which ones and he was shooting through a window. They were sitting ducks. They had no clue he was there.
Oh my god. Well, okay. So let's think of something else. Now we went from
Okay.
chocolate to this, and I still haven't got a jacket. So there's that.
You
Um,
still have a jacket?
no, I'll get up in a minute. I've like shivered myself into a little coma here. It's so stupid. I'm usually out here just sweating to death with the fan on, with the bug
Hmm.
spray. I'm glad. I'm trying not to complain.
Yeah, I
Uh,
really cold weather. I really want some sweater weather.
well, it's coming. Stop. It makes
Okay.
me. I don't. You know what I mean? It's just the Christmas part of it coming. It's like, oh, I don't even want to think about it. So, how about witness protection and Cindy Law? Yes, Jay. She wrote me. Let's see. Witness did yesterday. I can't even remember what it was about, but the first time she was checking in, she's been really busy since.
Hmm.
What did she say? Like
She was
we
on
had.
my live today. She's been renovating her home.
Mm-hmm,
And so when she gets off work, they just start working at the house
yep.
immediately. So it's just constant.
Yep. Um. No, I thought I heard the other day too, Carol.
Oh, you know what?
I'll have to
Earthbound.
try.
I don't know.
I know. I'll try to see if I have an email. Um. hmm,
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
just
that, Sandra.
I'm like a 2-year old. I think of one thing and then I see something. I'm off to another subject. Oh.
That's right, Earthbound.
Yeah, we need to check on her. Every now and I mean, it's been a minute though, because I don't even see her in Dandy's cell.
Yeah. I still wish I knew what happened to Jelly Bean Nurse.
Yeah, I know.
I really do.
Did Florida
Well,
fall? Oh, she did fall off. I'm just looking at the chat. Sorry.
I
Uh oh.
was too. I didn't see that. I was looking at the
We're out
chat.
here alone now. Oh hell. Oh hell. Let's see. How much
Who's
sleep
going
can
to
we get
take the
in?
wheel?
Yep. I need to get up, move around, get warm. We finna have a show. Hell to the yeah. I'm just trying to be good. Sit on my thoughts for a little while. Cause Merv's got a good one coming.
What heads you were thinking about that?
Heads up. I was just thinking about that. About Jelly Bean Nurse.
She was so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Don't make
finally
me.
saw Evie. I hadn't seen her, but her mom and dad, I don't think are doing too good. She said,
Oh,
I'm
really?
back.
"Yeah,
Oh, man. You weren't gone long enough. We didn't get any trouble yet.
Okay.
yeah, we were just getting ready to take off in the car."
Yep.
For some reason, it went to a stupid private network,
Uh-huh.
and then it kicked me right out. So I had to go back.
Oh. Well, I did hear a couple mornings when I was sick or whatever. No, I guess yesterday morning. Sometime I couldn't sleep and I woke up really early and I had to get up this morning early. And a couple of people were complaining about StreamYards. They were having trouble even getting on it. And then it was acting up and I don't know. Apparently, I don't know what they've done. They updated or it's just having a glitch. I don't know. Jelly Bean Ice email. Yeah, that was the last we heard, two hits.
Yeah,
Who are we talking about?
Jelly Bean Nurse.
Oh, well, this was. I think it might have switched over for some reason.
Mm.
Um, it might have kicked back to the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Because now it's in my history. So,
Yeah.
like I said, it went right to private, and that's what that they are out there is private networks.
Hmm.
So, what's
What's
happening?
happening? Good news coming. Well, you know how it is. I have to be quiet for a little bit. But Merv apparently, thinks she's, I don't even know, has doves flying out of her ass, apparently. But we'll address all her bullshit soon. I just have been too sick to listen to any of it and don't really care because, again, it's just a repeat of bullshit and lies and spins. But Jimmy, I got you, buddy. Got you. Y'all keep running that mouth. Um, but she did, yes, she did file, which we knew she was going to file some kind of bullshit asking for money. And so she's asking, are y'all ready for this? Guess how much she's asking? Just, how much do you think that she says that she has paid or owes Sparky? $66,000. I said, I don't even know. What the
Is she
hell is she smoking? Maybe the elevation got to her when she goes up and down that little hill she lives on. I'm not sure. But she needs to take several seats. I mean, come on. Come the hell on. But okay. Yeah, remember, she said she needed 100,000 for default judgment, which doesn't even make sense all along. And in the very beginning, she wanted 200,000 for $100,000 lawsuit, which was never ever was the amount. But okay, yeah, she's a grifter. It's okay. We got her. We got her.
Well, she
But
wants.
my attorney, they filed and asked. Of course, Sparky. He's going to ask for a conference call, and he had to put in there that they won in his little wording, and that we couldn't file pro se again, which I thought was hilarious for him to just write like he's a judge, so he's just going to write all that in there like it's a fact. You know what I mean? Like too funny. Which again, I guess he has the right. He can do whatever he wants, but doesn't make it legit, Mark, for you to read it as a fact. But okay. But more than that, after that, then my attorney immediately, before the judge did anything, and the judge hasn't done anything. He hasn't scheduled the conference. He hasn't replied back. Nothing. My attorney had to instantly make a filing because he was going out of the country for almost 2 weeks. So he just said, I know this is preemptive, Judge. I'm sorry, but I leave tomorrow and I will be gone. So here are the dates when I'm coming back, if anything is needed. So we haven't heard anything from the judge or whatever yet. So we'll see. Um, but I just, that's as far as that goes. For now, as far as factual. The rest of the bullshit over there, we'll handle in time. I don't really want to go through. What little I've heard is enough to just. It's just ludicrous. Absolutely. But we'll touch on it another time. It was more about Vegas and having fun tonight.
Hey, Purple Fam.
Hi, Purple Fam.
These were the two, I guess, episodes she did as private, as a member only, whatever stream where she can talk shit. And yeah.
Hi,
Oh,
Peggy.
I haven't even heard about those.
Peggy Kate. Well, I heard, the first one she did, and apparently another one a night or two ago. But I, again, I have them, but I have not watched them because I don't, ugh, but whatever. I did check to see if they were working, and so that's how I knew a few things that were said as I clicked on it. But whatever. Apparently. Oh, by the way, Jimmy. Here's one that Jimmy was popping off over her shoulder. He's all bowed up. Hell to no. But then he says something about, now don't quote me because I didn't listen to the whole thing. Whatever he was saying about the water park episode, but that Merv did not nowhere jerk a raft out of that little girl's hand. So, fuck, you can't make this up. Pardon my French. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what? Anyway, so we'll address it eventually. It just sometimes it's not even worth it. I don't even care what she says. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But the arrogance on that camera when she was leaned in about whatever she said about Randy, girl, Merv, you're gonna look kind of stupid, but it's okay. Keep talking. Apparently, she's called the court clerk to complain on Randy. I guess I don't know. I'm just like, what the hell? But file that 66,000, girl. Mm, mm.
Well, we'll see. There's another one there too, Beth.
Yes,
It's
that's
not.
not true.
It's not $25. Her Patreon starts at $1.99,
Well, it's
anywhere up to $25.
okay, just
Okay.
just to clarify. Yes, you're right, but not don't say Patreon. That's different. This is a membership, but they start at
Okay.
$1.99 to 25. I guess
Sorry.
apparently. Yes, but yes,
Membership.
you're right, 100%. But Merv's into semantics right now. Like the wording has to be, like she has any room to even talk about facts or
Mhm.
half truths. But that's okay. Oh, anyway,
Wait, what's going on with Purple Fam? Let me
what did
look.
she say?
She's not feeling well.
Oh, sorry, Purple Fam.
She's sick. She's sick now.
Oh no. I hope you get to feeling better. How's your daughter doing? If you feel like typing, you may not, and that's fine. Um,
Yeah. Well, see, like I said, I had heard a little birdie flew me a few things while I was gone.
mhm,
Um, and that's why I said hey, I got receipts and showed my shoe twice,
mhm.
because, they're just so, Merv, I don't know if they make a size 22 in that for you. Okay.
It's like seeing somebody walk. Remember how, like, when you put on, when you go swimming or you go into the ocean or whatever, and they put the
Yes.
little fins on your feet, um, to help you swim. That's when I think of when she walks with her shoes. They flap out. You know what I mean? Like they're so. Ploop, ploop, ploop. So yeah. Anyway.
That's why on my live, I did the short live I did the other day. I told her to stick my hookahs in her pipe and stick my hookahs in her hookah and smoke it.
Your hookahs.
Your hookahs.
Yep.
Well, you all know what a hookah is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, listen, I found it in that store in New York. 100%. I'm just kidding.
Okay. I mean,
In the Middle East, they have them. They have a room, and it's in the middle of the room, and they have a bunch of you know, I don't know what you call them, that they smoke through.
yep, they sure do. That's what a hookah is.
It goes all the way around the room. They each have their own.
Mm-hmm. And that's depending on where you're at, what goes in it.
Yeah,
You know, speaking
exactly.
of, I think when I was in Vegas, there was some casino or something where they had like a smoke area that they were doing something like oxygen level. You know what I mean? Like it was a
Mhm.
training thing back then. But
Yeah.
huh?
We used down here. We used to have. I mean, you couldn't go down a mile without running into hookah bars.
hmm
Oh, that's right. There are hookah bars.
Yeah.
Hookah hookah.
Hookah.
That word just to me, I picture like a belly dancer type.
Mhm.
I don't even know why. It's so stupid, but that like the word itself just is funny. Hookah
Hmm. Well, they called
hookah.
them. They called Carol. They called them both here. The lounges or the bars because some of them would only let you do the hookah, but then some actually let. I mean, not the wisest idea in the world to mix them both, but
Mhm.
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you stuff your little, I don't know, it's a pipe or a bowl or whatever it is with something more than whatever. Hey, no shame in your game. Whatever.
It's a bow.
Yeah, a bowl.
So are you, Purple Fam.
Yeah, that's so sweet. She said, "Thank you all." I want to tell you my 100% honest opinion. You are all the best. Well, that's so sweet.
That is sweet.
We're not perfect, but we try.
Hey, we
I
are the
have a.
best we are the best we can be, and that's all we ask for.
That's right.
Yep.
Get up again tomorrow and do a little better.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, well, yeah. My tomorrow has to be better than today because I've already seen my yard.
listen. It has not rained here. We have not. The summers have always. I don't like last few years. We've had rain a lot on the weekends, especially, and but period, just throughout the summer, unlike it used to be. Well, this summer, this area has not had rain. I can't tell you how. The grass is dead. I mean, it's crazy.
Hmm.
What you mow, it's just a dust. It's horrible, and
Well,
I don't even know. And we were supposed to get rain tomorrow, but they took that back out of the forecast again. It's just like,
I
man,
thought
the other. Go ahead.
I thought I was doing great. Okay, I
Mhm.
mowed my yard before I left. Oh, I
Yep.
was good. I'm very picky. Okay, you mow me. I mow my yard one way one week, the other way the next.
Mhm.
Back. Okay, I get home this morning, and my yard's cut 2 inches shorter than I ever cut it.
Oh
Uh
Lord. Oh
oh.
Lord, they done dropped the
Oh,
hype.
oh,
Oh,
oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm going no, 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 no.
Boy. That's it.
And then
can I
all I
kiss
could
again?
sit and think was, it's okay. I loved them. They tried.
Yeah.
It's okay. It'll grow
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. They
That's like
meant well.
my son did that, but and then my lawnmower never sounded the same again. He revved it up and messed with something with the muffler. He's like, man, that thing's cool. It's so fast. What? Do not touch my lawnmower. Isn't it funny to be a female? Like, I don't know. It's so funny. But yeah, I'm picky about things like that too.
you know, but yeah, I just said, okay, you know what? Tomorrow it may be a quarter inch taller than what,
Yep.
but it's okay. It is great. While I was gone, I did get a phone call.
Mhm.
Um, when it starts out, Mom, I
Uh-uh.
hope you're not upset.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. It's like, uh-oh. What?
You know there's an issue.
Or if they say nothing's, don't panic, everything's fine. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna panic. Just go ahead and get to the subject.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh oh.
That's not a good start to a phone call. I'm going, okay, what happened? What'd you break? And who got hurt? He goes, Mom, it's rained here all weekend. And Me and the fiance really couldn't do much because it rained. I said, I'm thinking, just tell me the damn story. Just tell me what I
That's
don't
okay.
need. I don't need the 10 minutes of. Okay, just tell me the story. He goes, so it rained. We couldn't do much. We couldn't go out and really do things. And he goes, so mom, my bedroom's sitting in your kitchen.
Huh?
I said, huh?
What now?
That's what
Did you say the bedroom's now in the kitchen?
Yep.
okay, I thought that's what he said.
Okay, I would. I
Mm-hmm.
I figured it was my hearing. Okay, go ahead.
I said, your who's and my what?
Yeah.
That's her thing. Your who's and my what?
They got bored and rearranged the furniture.
Uh,
Might have had a little fun doing it, but
he goes, you're not mad, are you, Mom? I said, depends what I'm supposed to be mad about. So then he's nice and he flips on the video chat.
Uh-oh.
Mom, we got bored, so we painted my room.
Oh. Okay.
oh, okay.
10 minutes. 10 minutes
Mhm.
of Mom, you're not going to be mad, right? And my bedroom's in the kitchen.
Well, okay, and the next question would be what color?
Yeah.
And the whole night,
Mhm.
of then you're not mad, are you, Mom? No, no. I'm just sitting here going,
I mean,
okay, let me
I
see
guess I
it.
don't have a choice. Hmm.
I'm going, let me see it. They painted it white.
Oh,
Okay. Well, that's good.
all right.
Could be
Well,
worse.
I was waiting for it to be some funky off
Yeah.
the wall
yeah,
striped
too.
polka dot starred bullshit.
Or just red. Red
Or
would be
Yeah,
pretty
some
I can do with
amazing.
white.
Uh-huh. White,
or
white is not
some
bad.
What you talking
football
about,
team
Willis?
shit. I said, oh,
At least he got motivated, I guess. And I don't know.
Yeah.
So, are the dogs covered in paint too? I mean, is there any other?
no,
Well,
dogs
that's
are
good.
fine. Everything's great.
Okay.
I looked at both of them because I said, okay, I want to see both of you. So he put them both on video, video chat.
And they weren't covered.
I said, I love you both to death. Thank you for doing it. But please let me have my kitchen when I come home.
Just
Yeah.
move it all back.
Yeah.
I don't care. It looks fantastic. But get the shit out of my kitchen okay, I don't care.
Well, that was good. It could have been worse. I was going
Yeah.
to kid you that day you were live and say, well, I've had a couple of calls from the police department as the person in charge while you were gone when the kids get in trouble and do something crazy, but I
Right.
didn't.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
that's better than nothing.
So I'm saying he did the whole 10 minutes of the lead up to, like, and the last thing I told them both when I walked out the door that morning, the very last thing I told them was, if you are not dead, and you take my sling out of this garage, you will be when I get home.
I'm
And
not
I
going to
love
lie.
you.
That was
Goodbye.
the first thing I kind of thought about. And I thought, no, Florida surely would have took the keys.
Okay?
Like, I mean, I can
That was
just see the fact that, yeah. But
that,
again, when you started off with it raining, I thought, well, probably not then. I don't know.
Yeah.
so, that was what I was afraid of. Mom, it's been raining. We couldn't. So I was waiting. I mean, I was waiting to hear I no longer had one. So when it turned out to be hey Mom, we
Yeah.
spruced up the bedroom and painted it. It's like,
They do that to us to get us to, so that we expect the worst. You know what I mean? Like, we're about to have a heart attack. By the time they tell us,
Yeah.
oh, okay, well, see, she's not be so mad now. She thought it's going to be way worse. Yeah, I hate those too. That makes me,
it was like a touchdown. They did something.
What color was it before?
White.
Well, so what's the big
Well,
deal?
it's a man. They want to cut. You know, if it's beige, they want to paint it back beige. What do you mean you want to paint the walls another color? What's wrong with the color that's on there? But,
See, that's what I'm saying. I got that whole build up. Mom, you're not mad, right?
yeah,
And I'm thinking,
it could
I'm
have been
thinking
some
it.
psychedelic colors with damn black
Yeah,
lights on it or
black
something. You know
with
what I mean?
polka
Yeah,
dots.
glow in the dark. Who knows? Could have been worse. He is older though, so we'll give him that. But
And
Mom, he's
all
gone.
I could. I mean, I had to turn my video off. And
It's funny.
as he's explaining all this to me, and I am laughing
Yeah.
my ass off, going, "You've got to be joking."
Yeah, you could send them into each room. If you're still bored, can you do another room?
I'm thinking, you did nothing wrong, kid. It's your bedroom. You painted it at, white that go,
Yeah.
you put everything back. But no, I'm thinking some cars wrecked, somebody got hurt, some
Yeah.
broken,
Right away, that's what you'd think.
and I did.
I would have too. I know, Diamond, right? I need some painting done too. If he's that bored, come on over.
Oh, all I could think was, y'all wonder why I got gray hair.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Today was the day. If ever in my entire life the wrinkles and the gray popped out. Holy shit! It was
Okay,
like an
well,
I
okay,
Love
let's hear
Lucy
yours today.
episode. Huh? No, I'm just
Let's
saying.
hear,
You know how those moments are. Like it's an I Love Lucy
Uh huh.
horror show all in one. All in one. Like just wrapped up with a damn big bow that said, um, so Kelly had to be out of town for work again. This has been known for a few months. So she had asked me if I would help because of John's schedule with the baby and the dogs, whatever. So my little swing shift,
Swing shift.
I come on over, which, no big deal. No big deal. So this is about, well, I know exactly what time because I had an appointment for a call about 2 o'clock with the other attorney. So I'm gonna say 1ish, you know, 1:30. I don't know. It's 1:15. At this point, I had clothes on, no shoe. Oh, I had come outside to smoke, and I had no shoes on because I'm only stepping right outside the garage. And uh, honestly, at that point, I don't even think I had a bra on. I can't remember. That's not really the point. But things always go awry when you have those moments. So I want to give you the full effect of like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You want us to get a
the panic
feel.
of panics. It's like, oh shit. Well, so I'm out here and I'm always watching, no matter where I am, just because, and especially outside. But during the day, not so much because whatever you can see. But again, out here at night, frogs go by. You know what I mean? I've seen a lizard or two,
Mm-hmm.
spiders. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of always looking. So I'm sitting in my little chair in the little landscape area between the carport and this other little door. And I don't even know what caught my attention, but slithery
Oh
slither.
no, no.
Mhm. Yes, the biggest fear in my life is a
Oh.
snake. Is a snake. I don't care what,
Oh.
how. Again, even the lizards, I'm not fond of them. But I start to have a small panic attack before I realize that that's what they are because they're slithering, even though they have
Right.
legs. You know what I mean? But again, this is nothing to be playing about, and it's moving. And I
Oh.
am just like, holy shit! And about the time it's comprehending, I don't even know. It had already crossed the driveway, and is near me before I knew it.
Oh gosh.
So I jump and I'm going towards the carport area more, backing up.
Hmm.
And my car is in the carport too. And so I'm looking out at this. It flies over into this flower bed that I'm sitting next to, or was, and now it's against the brick wall. And I'm like, oh. And it finally stopped. And I'm like, oh, this son of a bitch, you son of a gun is long. And my cussing, like, listen, I'm telling you, I say without a shadow of a doubt, I am going to have a heart attack and hurt myself getting away from snakes. I don't care if they're poisonous or not. I don't care if they're friendly. I don't care if they're little or big. It doesn't matter. I have the biggest
Hmm.
thing of it. So, because I had watered her plants a couple of days ago, I reminded myself as I leaned for the things under the bush or I weed something, that again, you never know. Be
Right.
cautious, be looking. So I had it in my mind, but I sure wasn't thinking, well, I'm out here without any shoes on. This son of a gun is going to be kind of not really aggressive, but I don't know.
Right.
Apparently, he didn't see me. I don't even know. So now I'm in a full blown panic because I don't want to move and lose where he is. What
Right.
am I going to do? What am I? What, what am I going to do besides like panic? And so I'm hooping and hollering to myself. I'm sure on the ring camera. I didn't even think. Oh my gosh, I need to ask my daughter. That'll be hilarious. But anyway, so I am trying to take a picture because I don't want to have to get too close, but I'm trying to
Right.
get it the best I can so we can figure out what kind it is and what the hell. And so I'm trying to send it to my poor daughter that's in a conference room. And I tagged her husband, which is really the person I'm looking for. And no, I think I sent it to him first. He didn't. I don't know, whatever it was. So I'm like, get him, get him on the phone. And he doesn't respond. And so finally, I just called him, and luckily he answered. And I'm like, oh my god, because he knows from long ago when he put that dead snake in a box that I picked up and
Oh.
didn't know. I still have not forgiven him. So
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, God, what do I do? I'm not crying, but I am trying not to panic. And really, I was doing pretty good at that point. I have now run up these little concrete steps that go to a little side door. So I'm kind of over him, but back enough. And
Uh-huh.
so I'm like, okay, look, I'm thinking about the shovel over there. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll sure try. Like, can you just hold on a minute?
Right.
And so, like, he's working, and I'm sure on the other end thinking, oh my God, really? And so I run over to where I saw the shovel, and I run back. And I'm like, you can do this. Put your big girl panties on and just stand over it and then just hit him as hard as you can. You know what I mean? As long, because they're going to move and all the things, and then just run
Right.
like hell. Just run like hell.
Yeah.
But you got one chance, and we got to make it right. And I don't need him to move any further because, again, I don't have any shoes on, and I am not going to get on the ground with him yet.
No, no.
So I launch the shovel, and before I even let it out of my hands, like I had already leaned over the railing. I had extended my arms as far as they could go. I held the shovel up. So before I let go of it, I'm like, praying, please, God, please, please. God. And right as my fingertips let go, not probably even before that, while
Uh,
I'm in motion, the son of a gun moves.
oh.
The last thing before I put the phone down, John said, don't let it go in the garage. Within 2 seconds, that son of a gun moved. Big, as big and fat. Oh, well, now what I do? Now what I do? So now I jump down the steps. I run across the driveway where I can still see him. That son of a gun went straight in, straight up the wooden steps to the back door, right where my flip flops were, right where my coffee was, and right where something else with the door that's open, that's the only one that's unlocked. So now I'm in full blown panic because now it's going to crawl to God knows where. My car is in there also. And I am just like, oh my God. So I am trying to figure out how I'm going to get in the house.
Oh
And
my.
so, the dogs are in the backyard also, but because one time I let them out, I came back and the door was open. I have a tendency of locking the door behind me, as I do all the doors when
Mhm.
I'm here. Just out of precaution, it's just a habit. But anyway, so I'm thinking, okay, there's a hidden key and a keypad on this door. So we're gonna get that key from under the rocks, the special place that you have one that she's told me about. So I
Right.
get that key. Now I begin to shake so bad. The key is not going in the keyhole. It does not fit. I don't care how bad a shape I was in. That key does not fit in that thing. So then I'm like, okay, well, the keypad's not going to open the bottom lock, but we're going to try it anyway. And Lord, please, just please, God, I need just one time, just one time. Can just a miracle happen here? And so I'm doing the keypad, and it's not doing anything. And I'm like, okay, now what am I going to do? So again, I don't have any shoes on. I have to go around the yard all the way to the backyard. And the gate that I need to use is in the very back of their yard, which is a pretty good size back, fenced in yard with
Mm-hmm.
no shoes on. And we're already worried about another snake because we just had one. So I'm again, Heather, you can do this. You can do this. And
Oh,
so I get through the gate and I go up the steps to the deck and that door opened. I said, oh, thank you, God. Thank you. Okay. So now my plan is I need to get the dogs in the house, but I don't need them to follow me in the kitchen, making noise or bark at all or anything. Because now Callie's gotten John's stepdad to come help me. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Because now I'm past point of help. There's
right.
there's no way I can, none after it's moved and done all the things. And now it's in my territory. Callie's last thing she said was, don't open the kitchen door. Well, obviously, duh. I wasn't planning on it going in the garage. Hell, who knew? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, there was only minutes between the shovel launch and the. I'm just telling you,
And they
it
can
moved
move
quickly.
fast.
Yeah, they moved quickly. They
Yeah.
could care less. So so now, okay, so I put the dogs up and divided them out, and I tiptoe back to that door, and it's got glass, so I'm looking out. That son of a gun has now disappeared, and I'm like, oh Jesus, help me! Oh my God, now where is it? So I'm like, I'm not opening that door, no matter what. And she's like, well, I told him I'm gonna text him in a minute and give him your phone number. My phone number? Hell, you say? I'm looking at. Part of me is looking out the door, the other direction, waiting on them to pull up. Like I'm gonna run out the other door when they get here. You got to work. Call me. Nothing. So just like So again, she's like, he said last thing, just don't open the door. I'm not going to open the door. Now I look again, that son of a gun. There was a little thin thing of paper towels on the steps that I had cleaned. Callie was getting ready to load her car the night before, and I just wanted to help her out because she's pregnant. And I went out there and, picked out some things, out of the car for her and straightened it up. And I thought, well, the shop vac's right here. I'll vacuum it out. Then I just got some Windex and did her windows a little bit and dusted the car off just to make her foot, you know what I mean? Sprayed a little Febreze. So that paper towel roll was laying there. He had knocked the snake knocked it over.
Oh.
At this point, that son of a gun's head was coming at it,
Oh.
hissing between me and the door. Like I think it heard me. Now I tiptoed to the door. I tiptoed, but I think it could either smell that Callie's dog had laid on that mat
Mm-hmm.
right before I caught him and made a move, or whatever, or could smell me. But yeah, it was slithering and it would just stop, and then he kind of did that little hissy.
Oh.
The rest of its body I couldn't see. It was behind some other thing. I was just like, Jesus help me. Jesus help me. So finally, I can't remember his name, but John's dad, stepdad pulls up. So I run out the side door like a little kid. And he's going, big guy, big truck. And I'm just like, I know. He's going to be like, oh my God, this stupid female. I'm like, you have no idea. Sir, you have no idea. Oh my God, bless you. I said, I have this biggest fear. I can take anything in this world. I'll kill anything else. I won't like it, but I can take care of it, but not this.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I don't really like him either. Well, his wife's in the truck. By now, I have launched, I have launched myself onto the side of this truck. This man's big. It's not a diesel, but it's probably one of the. I don't even know. It's a long, big country. Yeah, I have hugged myself to the side of the door, standing on the little runner boards, because God forbid, he's going in with this. He had a hoe, HOE, in his hand. I said, well, I got the shovel and a gun. Whichever you want,
And
just let me know. Because I'm going to tell you, I would have blown the concrete steps up. Do you hear me? I would have shot, I don't care how many times. Uh-uh. So anyway, so his wife says, well, he doesn't really. I said, I'm sure he's thinking I'm just an idiot. She goes, no, no, no. He doesn't like him either. I said, oh. I said, well, let me tell you, it's real fast. So I hear him in there, oh, and then Hendrix toys, like the big cars and stuff you ride in, and the big plastic things. They're at the bottom of the steps on the other side, and I hear him kind of moving that stuff around, and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't take it anymore. So I open the door and I get in the truck. That's all I could think of is he's gonna hit that snake and he's gonna go to flick it, you know what I mean, or something,
Mhm.
and it's gonna fly through the air, whether it's dead or not. I don't care. I'm gonna lose it. So now I'm gonna get in the truck. Like that lady probably know what the hell. So anyway, I am just like, oh my god. So by now he's finally got it. I don't know, whatever he did with it, beating it to death, and finally got it to come on out into the driveway. And now he has, whacked it a couple of times because she's like, "Did he
Mhm.
get it?" And I said, "I don't know, but it's going to be moving. It doesn't matter." You know what I mean? They moved for a
Oh
minute.
yeah, they'll keep moving
So
even
about
if
that time, I popped up. Yeah, I popped up and I saw, I see blood. We're good. And about that time, he put it across his little hoe
uh-huh.
and put it. In fact, I meant to send a picture here. Let me send it to Florida. So yeah, he comes walking out with it, and he's like, "Man, this ain't no little snake either." I went, thank you," and
What
she's
color
like,
was it?
"No, it's black." It ended up not being venomous, but let me tell you all again, because the end of the story doesn't matter to me. It was eh, 10 feet tall and a cobra.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
right.
They're all the same. All I can think about is about my grandbaby going and getting some plastic toy, or you know what I mean. Mm-mm. So yeah, I was not happy. Florida, I sent you the picture, but that it just gave me a heart attack. I'm not kidding. I shook and was toe up for
Oh
hours.
yeah.
I mean,
Um,
absolutely shook to my core. Every time I don't even want to go out there and sit on the steps anymore. Like it just freaks me out every time I look at that paper towel
I know
thing.
what you
So
mean. Yep.
it's been a freaking nightmare.
Did he cut his head off?
I think so. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know. I
that's what
thought
Mark
that's
did.
what it looked like, but I really
Yeah.
didn't. In the picture, I can't really. Something's hanging. Boy, it don't matter. It just you can't really see it. It doesn't
Yeah,
show as
that's
fat
nice.
as he was long, but he was fat.
Well, he
But I'm
doesn't
telling you,
look all black.
well, I'm telling you, it. Woo.
Is that a rattle on the bottom of it, Florida?
No, and see, that's where I think the head is. That's where I think I tried to zoom in and try and clear it up some, and it just got worse. So, but
I,
anyway,
I think up here's where he done chopped his head off.
Yeah,
well,
I do too.
maybe it is. I mean, I'll just say this: the only other picture that my daughter sent, and I'm not showing it. Apparently, apparently, the stepmom took a picture of me through the window of the truck when I was holding on the door from the outside. From the outside, because you see me through the driver window, you see my chest, and as I'm standing on the runner board, hugging the door. I didn't even want my feet on the ground. I'm telling you. Mm-mm. And what's so weird is about a week or two ago, I started getting snakes in my FYP on whatever it's called on TikTok. And generally I'll swipe by them, but a couple times I don't know why. So it's been on my mind. The good Lord was already telling me. And then I had kind of a dream that a poisonous one got through the kitchen door, and it was between me and the dogs. And I was screaming for John to get the gun. And all I kept thinking is the dogs are going to be curious and they just don't know better.
Yeah.
And that, it's just that much of a panic. And then I woke up, and I just thought about it today. I thought, oh my gosh. I just got through dealing with the devil himself in New York. And then here we come with the snake. God is good because, we didn't get hurt. It wasn't with the baby, here where I couldn't get help. You know what I mean? Like it just all worked
Right.
out fine. But in the middle of it, Lord. So I remember the ring camera, and I don't even want to ask Callie about the footage because I don't even know.
I think it'll be hysterical.
Well, it might be in a few more days. I mean, now I'm kind of laughing about it, but I really hadn't been. Mm-mm,
Now I know what you mean by your Lucy story,
mm-mm.
because all I can see is Lucy working in that chocolate factory, cramming them chocolates in there.
Well, yes, but it kind of turned into a horror story. I mean, it's funny to everybody else, but in the moment, but mm-mm. I mean, my daughter felt so bad because she, Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm telling you what, as soon as I get home, I'm buying everything in the world you can buy. I said, honey, I already researched that long ago. Mm-mm. One time in the mouse house, I called it. There was a little poisonous baby snake that was dead. The guy that mowed, I don't know what he did, But anyway, it was dead on the sidewalk, and I like had a coronary, and so I went looking up all the anti-snake powder stuff you can buy, and it just all the reviews tell you there's so many different kinds, and
Yeah.
a lot of that just aggravates them when they cross it. Just means that they're going to be mad when they may not go back across it, but doesn't mean they're going to keep them from coming. There's no barrier, you know what I mean? And it's not going to cover every time. So I was like, well, crap. But I always heard like, was it mothballs or something? Well, hell, you could. I don't know. I don't even know. But that son of a gun, listen, it was just like
Like,
blinking. It was on me. I mean, it was near me, like way too close. And without shoes, I said, well, that won't happen again. Even if I have flip flops on, I
right.
will. Because again, when the panic sets in and I'm like, oh my God, first of all, if I got bit, I'm out here with no shoes, no nothing, and no bra. You know what I mean? That you can see you going to the ambulance. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, it was kind of funny. It really wasn't. So by the time, literally, I had 10 minutes before that call, and I'm running through the house trying to get everything done, and, get something to drink, and like calm down, and I just start the conversation. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. You're not gonna believe it. He's like, do we need to delay this? No, no, no. I'm fine. I'm just gonna mute. You do all the talking. I really can't, and I could. I was just like, I did all the questions, a while back. You're giving me all the answers. That's all I need. If you can just go ahead and understand why I'm kind of in a tizzy right now. He's like, ma'am, I'm so sorry. Where we live, we don't have much trouble with that. So I can imagine. I'm like, dude, you have no idea. You have no idea.
Yeah. No.
That son of a gun slithered down the wall that I was sitting on. Like, no, it was right there. I mean,
And
on
they
me.
and they can jump. I've
Yeah,
seen
well,
them jump.
That looks like a black racer.
yeah, it is. That's what it was. That's what he said. He called it a rat snake, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Whatever you want to call
Now,
it. And
what's a racer? What?
I don't know. It makes me itch. Like I'm getting the heebie jeebies again. I just want to put a spotlight out
A
here and
black
just be.
a black racer, they will they're afraid of you as much as you are of them,
Not really.
but they eat mice and
Yes,
rats
they're
and
a good one.
they
People won't
eat
kill them. They swear that they're good snakes because they do. Yes,
yeah,
they eat all the
they
stuff we don't
eat
want.
critters.
But
Oh,
again, I
that's
can't.
good.
No, here's the problem. Again, we have to get too close to determine what kind. If it's a cottonmouth, or if it's a water
Right.
moccasin, or if it's a whatever kind of cobra. I don't even give it whatever. It doesn't. The definition doesn't matter. It slithers. It needs to be dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I ain't got
Yeah.
time for that because I don't want to know. Because when it's curled up again
LMW,
and I got to move the garbage can or do something to help my daughter by, whatever. Mm-mm.
I like LMW 911. What's your emergency? Yes, there's a lady running and screaming. She has no shoes and no bra on.
Listen, listen, the panic attack, yes, because the neighbors are further away. It's not like, when she was in the city in a suburb where, a subdivision where, you could run and get help. When I was little, my mother was divorced. We lived in these little apartments, and they had the staircases on the outside where there was just concrete steps. You could see between them. And my bicycle was under the steps. And I had gone in and gotten a piece of cake and had it on a paper towel. And a friend of mine was coming over. I mean, this is how little we were. He was on his like a big wheel type thing. I don't think it
Hmm.
was truly a big wheel, but a bigger version.
Right.
Anyway, so we were going to ride, and I got under there and pulled my bike out and got on it and sat down and was going to put the one good hand on it. And luckily, before I did, I realized there was a baby water moccasin wrapped around it. But at the time, I didn't know what they were. I just knew it was a snake.
Now those moccasins can hurt you.
Yes, so very poisonous, and it was little. So I mean, back then it was 12
If
inches.
they're
I don't
worse, the
remember,
little
but
ones.
small. So I
Yeah.
jump off, run upstairs, and mother. I don't think it was an official moo moo. My mom was so good looking when she was younger, but still, she comes out in this thing she has on with a yardstick, the old wooden yardsticks, and a
Hmm.
knife, a big knife, like I guess the
Ooh.
biggest one we had. And the postman is around there, so he's going to help my mom, and they eventually do get it. But I was like, now what are we going to do with a knife and a yardstick? We need a shotgun and a
Yeah.
bunch of artillery.
I love Heather. She always goes back to the gun.
Yes. Mm-mm. Because I don't know what else we're going to do. Because the shovel method, the hoe, any of that, you're going to have to get too close. We ain't
Hmm.
got time for that. They move too quickly when they decide they want to go. And you don't know which direction.
Yeah.
Nope, no, no, no. Ain't got time for that.
Oh,
See, he kills a few rattlesnakes every summer. Yeah, see, God love them. You know, I just can't. I'm telling you, I'm still need oxygen. I was shook. I mean, shook to shookest. But I handled it. I did have to bring in the backup. Thank God. And what was funny is Callie goes, Mom, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try, but they've usually left by now because they have things to do in the afternoon, a certain time, and I knew. But I was like, please just try anyway. Please just try. God was with
mhm.
them. She goes, yeah, we were just messing around. We had a few minutes to kill. Perfect time. I said, oh, huh, huh. She said, we got over here as quick as you can. Don't worry. I was counting. I was counting. I was counting the minutes. It seemed like forever. It was like calling 911 and waiting. Like, please come and help.
Yeah.
But I was
Well, they say
glad.
you could call the lawyer, the cop, the FBI, the CIA, the KGB.
Yes. See, Merv, we handle things though. You know what I mean? Like she could
Mhm.
never, ever, ever, ever. And I mean, we're going to make sure we stay in with that snake until we get it taken care of. I don't want to have
Yeah.
to worry. Nope, no, no, no.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah. You
See,
just can't let them go back to where they were because eventually they're going to pop out again.
yeah, well, I mean, being in the garage, God knows it can be in all kinds of things. He's
Well,
got
yeah.
all kinds of tools and trays and all the things, and then freezers, and they get then all
Yeah.
the toys that are in there, the sandbox toys, and there's just we're not gonna have to spend the rest of the day digging through the garage because it's like a mouse. We're gonna dig it until we find it. I
Yep,
do not
we
like
sure
things like
are.
that. Nope. I'll have everything pulled out here in the damn driveway before it's over.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't like leaving you know what I mean? Like I don't want to let go of where they are. It's like when you see a bad spider and you got to go get something, but you hate to move because you don't want it
Right.
to move. It's like, oh my God, please, please,
Exactly.
please. But anyway,
Exactly.
only people with guns. Listen, LMW, I'm telling you, if God forbid, if nothing else in this world, it's for snakes. 100%. 100%. We were at the river and there was a big black, I mean, this one was I don't know. It was a huge window in a den. I'm gonna say it's a 6 foot window. I don't know, but even if I exaggerate, it was longer than the window and much. It was so fat. Like this was the grandpa, and I was like, no, no, good snake or not, no, th- no. And this girlfriend, she wasn't afraid of him. Her boyfriend was, and he was gonna go get the gun. She said, oh my God, he would have shot the. I said, I would have been with him. I don't have any problem. I'd have had every. There wouldn't have been any sheetrock left.
Right.
But anyway.
Yeah.
And
No.
us with
That's
guns,
scary.
it ain't coming back. That's for damn sure.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And I'm still just paranoid as hell. I mean,
Yeah.
I told y'all, I said, I'm just shook it. I'm shook it. I'm not going to be going out there to smoke in that area, but yeah, here I am, right where, the scene of the crime. But I mean,
See,
what I don't even know.
Well,
That's why I'm
this
shivering probably too. It is a little chilly, but like I'm just tense. I'm like
I
waiting on, let
will
me
tell
think.
you this: you can
Mm,
put mothballs around, but
but the dogs.
watch because of the dogs.
Yeah.
yeah. See, that's what that dead snake he put in the box, John put in the box 100 years ago. They had seen one under a little shed that this little place they were renting at the time. And I was like, oh, again, again, we're going to clear the whole yard. We're going to pick up everything out of the backyard until we find this thing or run it off. But he was pretty convinced it had dug itself down in the under this little older shed that the place had with it. So I immediately went to Fred's at the time.
Good old Fred.
Yeah, good old Fred's. And God love them. And I bought every box of damn cotton balls, you know, um, thingamajiggers they had and brought them back. And they had used them, and that's the box. A week later, I don't not so many nights later, for some reason, I had stopped by their house for something, and I was walking out of the driveway, and there was that box, and I thought, I don't know why this is here. I assumed it still had some mothballs in it,
Mm.
and I picked it up and felt, you could feel it, and that top was a little flipped open, and that's when I saw that snake. They said.
Oh.
I came unglued. Jesus walked across the driveway, and I never put my feet. I mean, I had to look like this goofy giraffe, springing. Oh God! John is laughing when Callie tells him how upset I was. I mean, probably called him everything but a white man before it was over. But he was like, I never thought you would have thought it was real. I mean, that it was alive. Well, no, because see, if I put a dead snake in a box, I probably would have walked it onto the garbage can and thrown it in
Yeah.
there. Like, especially, are you kidding me? Like, I don't even understand. Like, why you just put it in there and dropped it? And again, it's not my business. I wasn't fussing at him, whatever. It was the point that
Hmm.
it had that snake in it. Like, dude, you about killed your mother-in-law in one fell swoop.
Yeah, I would throw it in the trash.
Oh, we lost Florida.
Oh no.
But
Get the
anyway,
boat going.
that's why I was laughing earlier when I came outside and I could smell a skunk. I was like, really? Really, Jesus, please not. If I'm sitting out here and the sucker little fur baby comes around the corner, I'm gonna lose it. I'm just one with nature. You know what I mean?
Not either.
I don't mind. Everybody has their right to be whatever, but just, stay away from me. Oh,
I think
always
I'd
something.
freak if a snake. I mean, if a skunk. I. Oh no.
Mm-mm. I told you about when we were camping.
No.
So when Tommy and I bought a brand new, really nice camper, he hadn't had his truck very long. We had a lot of money in this setup we had. So I don't even think we'd been maybe camping once or twice by now. And Bryson was barely, he was walking pretty good, but still enough that like you're hovering over him, wearing him.
Right.
So we would put him in the plastic wagon, and So anyway, there's beautiful parks near us that you could camp that were gorgeous. So anyway, that was our plan. And so one of the times, Tommy leaves to go to a race to help his friend, and I'm gonna stay with the baby, no problem. So I do my thing that night, and the baby goes to sleep, and I go outside to pick up, and I'm chunking the toys into that plastic wagon over by the picnic table.
Mm.
And I don't think anything about it. And I shoved that wagon under there for the night. I go back and sit in my chair. And it was back when they had the zero gravity chairs. You would lean
Hmm.
back, and
Yeah.
it was one of those. But I didn't lean back. I was just sitting in it. And I don't know if I was looking at my phone, whatever I'm doing, but I'm not paying attention. And all of a sudden, there's a skunk at my feet, and it's not a big, big fat one, but it ain't a baby.
Oh, I got
And it
chills.
decides to go around my feet and then kind of do a little sniffy sniff because its fur
Ooh.
was real, soft. And I remember thinking to myself, God, please, just like a snake, don't move. Don't even breathe. And I'm just praying, like, please, God, please just go the other direction. Go the other direction. And it goes under my legs, under the camper. And I'm
No.
like, oh my God, now what am I going to do? Because again, the next day, all these men kept telling me, oh, they're fine. Just don't scare it. Okay, well, wait a minute. I came out of the camper.
You have to get
Those
up.
doors slam. You come down metal
Yeah.
steps. The whole camper shakes. I threw toys into a plastic wagon that made all kinds of racket and then shoved it under the picnic table. I'm pretty confident it came from one of the two directions. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the odds are, whatever. And again, now it's under my camper and I need to go inside because my baby's in there. And then what am I going to do?
Oh.
So I run right behind me, and because the campsites aren't real big apart from each other,
Mhm.
and I noticed that this little family was having like a fish fry or whatever they were frying something earlier. So I run over there. Of course, it's dark time. It's later, and I'm like, this man's like, oh, can you help me? Oh, can you help me? There's a skunk under my camper, and my baby's inside, and
Well,
he's asleep. And oh my God, what do I do? And so he gets a flashlight, and this other man comes with you. We go back, and he's shining it. By then, it's moved. It's gone.
He
I'm like,
gone.
okay, sir, thank you. So he's down on the ground and we're doing all the flashlights on the ground, looking around, and we don't see it anywhere else on the other couple of sites around us. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I'm going inside and I'm shutting the door. So I've already called Tommy in a panic and I'm just like, oh my God, when you come home, be careful. So he comes home, and while he's standing there talking to me, I get back in the chair and I'm sitting there with my legs
Oh
curled
no.
up under me. Like I've got them pulled up like I'm scared to death. And he's not really laughing, but he's kind of laughing. And I'm like, yeah, you'd think he'd be laughing. You came home, the whole camper had to be thrown away because it smelled like a skunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I go in, he gets in the shower, and I decided one more time I'm going to step on outside.
Oh.
So again, I get in that chair, but I pull my legs up by me, and I'm sitting there, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, it's just so enjoyable here, but I just got to remember, just relax, but I'm not going to let go of my legs now. I'm not stupid. In fact, I went from the metal steps into the chair. I never touched the ground. But anyway, so now I look over at the fish fry neighbor. It's now probably 1 or 2 in the morning. And by then, the whole entire family of skunks are on the picnic table over there. They're
Oh,
having the leftovers of I don't even know what. And I'm like, oh my God, Dolly. So we go to bed. I'm like, well, that was the end of that. I need to go back outside. The next morning, we get out and we take the baby walking in the little whatever, and we smell a skunk. We're like, yep. On the other side of where we camped, the other side of the park, there were
mhm.
some people that we had met. We stopped and talked to them. They said, oh, yeah, such and such got their dog sprayed by the skunk last night.
Oh,
I said, oh my God. So we tell him the whole story. Then we run into the park ranger. So I tell him, like, dude, he's, oh man, I promise. They're pretty much used to people as long as you don't really scare them. But we have to trap them every now and then, to kind of, keep them under control. Sir,
yeah.
but sir, you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm sorry. We have a problem. We have a camper, a brand new truck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, this is a whole, no. Like, one, but anyway, that's the story of me and the skunk.
Oh
Well,
my.
But they're so cute. I mean, honestly, the whole little family over there, the little ones were adorable, but, I got time for
well,
that. Nope.
I'll share one for somebody that will remain anonymous. Um,
This is weird hate bonding. I know,
you know,
sorry.
um at their travel trailer motorhome when they were out, okay, in a park setting, um, saw a snake. That person don't like snakes either. Terrified as Heather is. Okay. Next thing you know, they go tell the people at the park like Heather did, Heather and Tommy did. They're figuring the guy's gonna come take care of the snake.
Hmm.
Come to find out,
No.
the damn snake has a name.
Oh.
Oh no, it's his
Mm-mm.
pet.
They tell you don't kill it because it's the park pet.
Yes, you can't. Even a rattlesnake on it. Pretty much.
Oh
Uh-uh.
my gosh.
Yep. Nope. Not in those
Oh no,
parks.
thank
Nope.
you.
You get some serious trouble. But
Yeah,
I'm
it
sorry.
is. It is the they know it's there. They know how big it is. But it may only be 3 feet, but to the person that's afraid of it,
Shit.
it's 10 feet long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
exactly.
what. That's what I told John. I said I don't want to be that female with the fish story. It's this long, but it was really this long. No, no. I knew it was long, but oh god.
But yeah, um, when they found out that the snake had a name, uh, that just kind of totally flipped the whole thing of uh, maybe sitting outside at all.
Oh
We had a
yeah.
friend. We had a friend that used to, I guess, have a construction company. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And they were doing some work for the park, and they had some little cabins, and the guys were in there doing whatever they were doing, and they walked out, and on the front porch were some little rattlesnakes,
Mm.
and David, got them immediately. And I don't think the park ranger was real happy later, but he's like, dude, I
The
understand
little
where you're
ones are
coming
more
from, but
venomous than
no,
the big ones.
yeah, they're deadly as hell. I mean, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, that's not cool at all. And,
Yep.
like, no, not at the front door. Those people could have walked out and just boom. But, he laughed about it in the end. But I was like, oh, no. That was, I think, the first time I was ever realized that you really weren't supposed to. I thought, oh, come on, really? You know what I mean? Like, they got to know. No, they really don't. They really don't like it. But,
Yeah, but if your life's in danger,
yeah. But listen, you're going to have to judge me when it's over because my life is going to be in danger. It doesn't matter what kind of part of the story we need to say. But nope. No, 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 no. I mean, we saw many watermarks. It doesn't matter. I can't. Ugh.
Hmm.
because
Again,
they,
just
they they swim in the water.
yeah,
Yeah, they do.
yeah. Well, they're deadly. They well, not deadly, but they're very poisonous too. But
Mm.
they are known, especially the younger ones, will come at you.
Oh my.
Generally, most of them will go away. 100%. They want to do their own thing. Unless you got them cornered, like against a brick wall. But yes, but no, I have been in the middle of the Tennessee River waiting to ski when that stick kept coming closer and closer, and I was watching that stick for a while, and I'm like, y'all, that ain't a stick, that baby,
Stick,
pretty small
that
snake
stick's
kept coming.
moving.
Yeah, it was coming straight for me. I was like, okay, can we just move me on into the boat real quick? Another Jesus walked on water moment. But even when they were, going at the snake with the boat, it could care less. It was curled up hissing on top of that water. It was madder than sin. That little
See,
thing would have hurt you.
I cannot remember what it was. We went somewhere, and like a dumbass, I think it was a baby alligator. Dumbass me pays to hold this alligator.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I mean, of all, it was like one of those, the people are right there, but
Mhm.
it's like, okay, let's just get us a photo shoot going here, right? Like I said, don't ask me, pays to.
Yeah,
Then
no.
Then I said, think about it after I did it. I'm going, you fool.
No
You,
thanks, no
you
photo
fool.
shoot.
Mm-mm. Ellen and Debbie said the snakes have made a pact. The snake says, when you see that lady with no shoes and no bra, make sure she has no gun. Huh? Listen. But yeah, that
Oh,
was
that
the
would be
highlight
fun,
of the
Sherry.
day.
Oh, no, Beth. Oh, no, 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 no. Them would have been out of my house. Wait a minute, what am I saying? Them two and him would have been out of my house.
I mean, to each his own. It's just not a personal. No way.
Okay.
I don't even go in a house that has them. But
No. Do you see what Beth said?
yeah.
Mm-mm.
She says, my youngest son thought he was hiding two constrictors from me until I went in his room and asked if I could hold them. Like I said, hell no. Him and
Mm-mm.
those would be gone.
No, no.
I'm like, there was some lady going, yeah, it was somebody that had a monkey, was the only reason I stopped on the channel for a minute. And then she's like, yeah, but something about something snake got out. And then somebody asked her where, well, we don't know. It's probably in my closet, probably could have been a boot or shoe. I thought, are you kidding? Wait a minute. Back up, back up, back up. So your snake is out and you don't have a clip. We'd have been
No way.
moving. But apparently it was a pet one and there, it was all good. But I thought, no, 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 no. Again,
Oh
You know,
my gosh, no.
they're only pets as long as you continue to feed them.
Right. Or they're going to start using you for food.
Okay. I mean, that there has been more escaped snakes and stuff like that because people did not weight the lids.
well, yeah, they just happened to get out. It's an accident somehow, I'm sure.
You
But
know,
whatever. Nope. And also, I mean, like, even though everybody kept saying today about the rat snake, listen, it has teeth. It bites other
Mhm.
snakes. And so it would have bit me. So we're going to go back to the point of, and they're not, I mean, they're not extremely aggressive, but they call it a racer for a reason. You know what I mean?
Fast.
Yes.
they are quick.
That son of a gun slithered. I mean, I had no idea. I thought it was slow. It was like a ripple and it was gone. I'm telling you, it went up those steps like it was nothing.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
they do.
Smelling around the
Yeah.
door and the bottom of the door, and I was watching. I was like, oh my God, it's got a slow hisser out. It's hissing.
Yep.
Oh.
No way.
Yep.
Anyway,
Black racers are quick.
can we go back to Hershey's? I need some chocolate now. My nerves are shot. So I was driving. I don't even know. About an hour later, I'm in the car going to get the baby, and I'm just kind of saying a prayer on the way. Like, please just have a relaxing night tonight when I get him home. Can he just, you know what I mean? Have one of those good nights. Like, I don't think my nerves can take much.
Exactly. And then our little friendly skunk.
Yeah.
Because how do you get the smell out?
Well, I haven't researched it in a while, but back then I remember, there was something about tomato juice and all this mess that you soak yourself in that didn't work. I don't. There was something that's pretty common that you would have around the house that it's not going to be good, no matter what,
Mm-mm.
at all. In fact, I think you
Oh,
strip outside and then just hope for the. I mean, a lot of dogs have to be treated, and
no way, Jay.
but how do you get them in the car? Do they, what now?
Exactly.
I don't
My
know
son,
until it slithered out when I was sweeping the floor. Wait a minute, is that
she said
inside
my
there?
son put a snake in a caught a snake and put it in a bird cage, and it got loose in my house.
Mm.
I
And
guess
she goes, I
I'll have
didn't
to have
know
a talk.
until she goes, I didn't know until it slithered out when I was sweeping the nope.
Hendrix and I will be having a discussion probably in the next few days about how we don't like snakes. No, nope, no snakes. We're not bringing snakes home. We're not putting them in your pocket. Nope.
Yeah.
Yes
No,
or no.
that's a
My church
real
family
house.
soaked in tomato soup in a hotel. I can't remember what it was. It might have been something. I mean, I've heard that with dogs and stuff about tomato juice or tomato soup or I don't even know.
But
I
that
don't know.
smell would drive a dog nuts.
It's
Oh,
bad. Even after you get them treated, it lingers forever. That's what I'm telling you. That skunk spray stuff. Well, code black. If I ever call you and tell you code black, that means we're going for a ride. Did they make a skunk spray for hunting something? I don't even know. But oh, could you imagine?
No,
Oop,
no.
mess with my family.
So do they climb up walls?
okay.
They
Let's see
can.
here. It says to
Well,
eliminate skunk smells, use the chemical reaction of a hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and dish soap mixture for pets or people, or employ white vinegar and water solution for neutralizing surfaces. That's what it says.
I lost the last part,
It
but
says
I've heard peroxide and um,
baking
then
soda.
yeah, I've heard. You know, what I mean, I'd have to try it all because I mean, again, it's a in my opinion, that golden retriever, it was going to take many baths to get rid of all that. You know what I mean? I'm sure it got better and better every time, but and then as a human, I can't even imagine.
Then it says white vinegar and water solution to neutralize the
Yep.
surfaces.
Hmm.
Either way, I don't think. No. No.
Tommy's cousin was when he was little. He had a pet skunk, and they'd already taken its little sprayer out. And they said it was real cute. Run down the hall, and he'd turn around like it was going to spray you. And I could see how adorable because, again, in person, the little ones were cute, but and the fur, from what I could feel, was they don't look like to me that they would be that soft. I guess that was the one thing I remember thinking, oh my gosh. But again, I can't. You know what I mean? Mm. I think I can run into a skunk all day before I can a snake again. Though I ain't gonna lie, even though it's terrible, it would just mm. Anyway.
No way.
So what'd you have for dinner, Davita? It's the end
Oh,
of the
I
night.
had
We gotta talk about dinner.
lasagna. Lasagna. I
Oh,
made
yum!
lasagna today.
But
That sounds good.
you don't really like lasagna.
Huh?
Hmm?
But I mean, you like, but you don't. It's not your one of your favorite pasta
Right.
dishes.
Right. Yeah. And I ate very little because to me it's like a pancake. You know how pancakes they're heavy. You know they're rich and heavy that to your stomach.
Oh
You
yeah,
know.
yeah. Lasagna is that way too. Yep, you're right.
And so I don't eat much of it.
Yeah, it's like better the next day and then small portions. Yeah,
Yes.
it's kind of like pizza. Sometimes I can only have a slice or two. You know what I mean? Like after a while, I just get tired of it. It's just I don't know.
Yeah. It
Um,
turned out
yes,
really good. I
Hendrix.
mean, it was good, but it's just not my. I had enough sauce that I'll make some spaghetti for myself tomorrow. I just, it's just not my thing. Although all the guys like it.
Oh, DeVito loved that story.
In
What?
college, Happy Paw says in college I had a pet mouse. I'll never
Oh,
forget my roommate screaming when she was in bed one night. Jasmine got out of her cage.
oh
Yeah.
Lord, no, no,
Here we go with these pet mice and rats. Like,
uh, no, no, no.
I mean, again, no judgment. But I can handle Mr. Mousy Mouse better than I can.
I know. Davita can't handle Mr. Mousy Mouse.
When I,
In fact, that was my
when I
first
was
go-to. Is I had these big sticky pads that are like a mouse pad back in the day that I had bought and still had them, and I sent them over here. And I remember seeing some and thought, okay, go. And I remember hollering at John on the phone once, laying it. I can go get that big mousy pad sticky thing. I guess I thought maybe if it just got stuck on it, eventually it would die. I don't know, but it'll only work if its head got stuck on it. But it was the only other option I had in mind that came to me immediately.
Oh my Lord.
when when I was growing up, the house across the street from us, they had, their whole setup was weird. Okay, they had a 3-story house, but then attached to the house, they had like a walk through to get to the garage, but it was a larger, like an actual room. And then they had their garage, 2-car garage off of that. In that middle room, they raised rats.
Oh Lord. Oh. For
And
what?
I'll tell you, no kid that I ever seen in that neighborhood ever walked on that side of the street. Ever.
I wouldn't either.
But
Oh.
you could see the cages. I mean, because it was all glass.
Oh.
And so you could see the cages just stacked, or the tanks. And oh, hell to the no. Mm-mm. And I still remember, because all I could think of was the rats were going to eat them people one day.
I know
You know,
Kelly texted me back at one point and said, we're moving. That's it. We're out of there. I thought, well, I didn't tell her that guy said that they come and that there'll be another one. I go, what do you mean there'll be another one? I mean, I think I literally had a hyper. He said they just generally, you see one, you'll see another one.
yeah.
I'm like, please don't say that. I mean, like, you mean like that's the mama and the daddy somewhere? Like, I don't even know what family member of this are we talking about? Could you tell me this is the grandpa's? At least the other ones might be smaller. I don't even know. I go, oh,
Well, that's a pretty big snake. So if it was a mama, yeah, you're gonna have.
shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. That's what I thought.
Yep, you're gonna have at
There's
least
somewhere.
one more, because snakes have more than one baby. So you will
No, I can't. I can't
see
do
it
it.
somewhere. So yeah, you and Hendrix are definitely gonna have to have a talk.
Well, we're just not going to grow up liking snakes. It's kind of like, oh, Gigi, there's only a few things on the list. We will not own anything that doesn't have 4 wheels, a roll cage, a safetyness, apparent, no 4 wheelers, no, no. So then there's motorcycles, anything like that. So we just grow up knowing, nope. Same thing with snakes. We're not having tarantulas. We're not having, nope, none of that. I'm
Something
not even,
about
listen, I understand gerbils and all the things, and they're cute when you go to the store, and they're fine for someone else. It was never me because I don't like those either, but it's not I'm going to go in and kill it kind of thing. You know what I mean? But again, whatever. To each his own. Gigi could handle having to babysit a gerbil. I think I could, is what I'm trying to say. That would be about my limit. A bat
Hendrix.
got in my house 5 years ago. Oh my God. Shut myself in the bedroom till the next day till the guy came and got it. I slept with my head covered under the sheets. Yes. Yep. I don't know. That's why I think that it's just, oh,
Me and Heather know a couple bat stories,
yeah.
and they are not enlightening. I'll tell you.
That I don't like things like that either. That again, they don't have that figure they fly at you to. You know what I mean? Like they're so freaked out too that that's the problem. I don't. I like things that are scared of me and they just go on the other way. We just don't ever meet. That I just don't even need to know. Those
Yeah,
are the
we
ones I like to know. I don't even have to know about. Never knew.
no, I'm not kidding. I mean, if you could have seen, like I told you before, if you could have seen those rats my sister had,
Mhm.
oh Lord, the tails had to be at least 36 inches long. I mean, these rats, when I tell you, they weren't what you normally think of as a rat. These rats themselves, their body, not their tail. Okay, keep in mind how long that tail was, and it was thick, thick, like a cord, a thick, thick. Ooh, and the body was at least 12 inches long, but they were fat. They were fat, fat rats, because she fed them all the time, and they were black and white. Oh God, they were awful.
Mm-hmm.
And she'd chase me, and they'd wrap around her, and the tails would wrap around
Ugh.
her. Oh, it used to. Oh, I hated it. I hated it. Oh, I can't. I can't even think about it.
When
Ben
my
and Willard were their names. Ben and Willard. Go figure.
when my son came home and told me that he was dating a girl that um had spiders, tarantulas,
Ugh.
them things all in her bedroom. Nope.
Well, that guy I was watching the other day, like some channel just happened to come up, I guess, again, about monkeys because Davita got me on the little cute ones. And so now, I'm sub to some pages, so I get random ones too. And this guy, for a minute, I'm like, watching him as a little monkey for a minute. And then he starts talking about, oh, I got this and I got that. And I'm like, what the hell? And then he, all the snakes. I'm like, sir, what? Well, I can't go in there right now because it makes a bunch of noise and something about the kids. I'm like, what? Okay, wait a minute. We got children in the house. We got snakes, spiders, all kinds of things. It's
Well,
like
believe
Jesus.
I'm trying to think which snake is it? Jay, which snake is it that they do down here? That they have them guys come in here for? And catch them. Uh
Like
believe it
a
or
like a
not, a woman won that.
Hmm?
like a boa
They they pay them to come in here, but it's also like a contest. Pythons.
Oh
Python.
my gosh, no,
And a
yeah,
woman won that contest.
yeah,
no.
y'all have huge ones, but again, we're not
Okay.
going towards the water. Nope.
What about a snake getting in the toilet
Mhm.
and biting your butt?
I used to think about that at the river. You get up in the middle of the night to go tinkle in a concrete bathroom, you know what I mean, with
Yes,
rafters and a
yes.
flashlight. And I'm like, listen, I'm doing the whole thing again.
I
Down the
was.
floor, all across, by the sink, by the toilet, up above this toilet. Before you drop your drawers, you got to make sure, 100%.
I'm watching it on
Yep.
TikTok. Snakes in the toilet.
Yes,
They wrap around.
it's cool there. I love it.
Oh, that'd be the end of me. I swear that would be the end.
Again, this would be my luck. Go in there and a tinkle, and out I come, running like,
Only only
I'm
problem we
just
And the
ever
saying.
had.
snake hanging on to your butt.
Yes, I'm in the emergency room. Well, I went in there to tinkle, and you know what I mean? Like, what are the odds? Who knew? Oh,
Let me see if I can find that, Jay.
especially there because the horrible snakes were really bad there. Like there would not be very many friendly ones around. You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be a rattler. It's gonna be oh oh. A friend of mine used to have all the names. I'd say, "What kind of snake was that?" And she'd say a copper rattle. I don't know. She had like 5 or 6 of them. She would had spliced them all together. It was so hilarious every time she said it.
Oh,
Like, yep, it's one of those. It covers them all. It doesn't matter.
no way.
I
No
had to tell
way.
that guy. We were at a bonfire one time, and Kevin was the group agitator. And I've told stories about him before, but anyway, he got this tall black. I don't even know what it was. Some kind of weed thing with a little tickly thing on the end of it. And he thought it'd be
Uh-huh.
funny to come up behind me and tickle the back of my legs every now and then while I was standing there. And, the first couple of times you think it's a bug and you kind of swat. kept on. And I realized he did. I said, "Okay, you did it one more time. You know how I am about snakes. I'm gonna go to the car. I'm gonna get my gun. I'm gonna come back and shoot you in the knee." So not playing. I really wasn't playing with him. I'm like, I'm not kidding you. Don't ever do that again.
I love it. I'm going to go to my
I
car and get my gun. I'm going to shoot you.
I know. And I said, I'd like to tell him I'll shoot him in the knee, but I wasn't playing at all. Like there's never been a more serious moment in my life. Like, don't mess around. Stop doing it. You can play about everything else, but that's just something you know you're gonna get hurt. I'm gonna hurt you. I
And did
know.
he laugh?
Well, yeah, but he was kind of like the neighborhood drunk. You know what I mean? Like he kind of. He thinks everything's funny. You know what I mean? He's the
Right.
one that, in the middle of the night, he's always the last one to go to bed. The party man. But I
Hmm.
mean, he's funny. He's a great guy. He's just one of those. But one night, he aggravated somebody. This friend of ours, and he stayed up late and put all their stuff outside up in a tree, like their chairs, all their shit was hanging, hang,
Okay. Yeah.
hanging from a tree.
That
Then he took
one.
this.
Yep.
He builds houses, and he took this plastic wrap and Wra- wrapped it around the camper a few times. I mean, they could get out if they needed to, but it wasn't very easy to open the door. But then what to set it off? What set it off that morning early was he went and put some kind of fire rockety things under their camper and lit them. So they
So,
woke up.
he was always up to it.
Yes. So you have to threaten him from the get go. Just let him know, like, buddy, I'm not gonna play with you. You play some
Yeah.
fuck shit like that, well, you gonna get hurt. But again, I mean that innocent fun is fine. The firework thing would have put. Listen, you just shot me up out of that bed, and I came out the door and couldn't get out, and then my shit's in a tree. Like I'd have probably. I wasn't there when it happened, but I could only imagine. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That would have ticked me off.
Yeah.
I would have said, "You get your happy ass up there now and get it."
We used to have a Halloween contest every year, and we really went all out. So anyway, at one time, I don't even know what kind of animalish thing this thing was, but it was some kind of plasticky, weird looking. I don't. It was kind of like a stingray, but looked like a monster. I don't even know. Anyway, this thing ends up in our boat for a while, and Kevin got it out and was taking it, putting it underwater. And so when everybody's out there, swimming and talking and just hanging out in the water, cooling off, and everybody's doing their thing, he just kind of sashays over there, keeps it down low, and then all of a sudden lets it come up to the surface just to scare people. And but after a while, people caught on, but.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're gonna get hurt. Somebody's gonna hurt you. But
Hmm.
he knew not to try it around me. I saw it coming. I'm always but
Always on the lookout.
yeah. Oh my god. Funny guy,
No
but boy.
way.
Hmm.
I said, no way.
Mm-mm.
He's also the one that back then they make these little water guns out of the noodles, and they would go and get the cooler water and pump it in there and then spray it at the girls. You know what I mean? Like messing with them.
Uh-huh.
But it'd be cold. It was cold ass water. I'm like, dude, you're gonna get hurt again. I go back to the. I keep trying to tell you, you gonna keep on.
Keep on, buddy.
Yep. But he was just enough. He starts drinking in the morning at the river. He worked for FedEx and had a great job, and
Hmm.
then a subcontractor or something, on the side too. So he worked hard, stressed out. I mean, he came to relax. No judgment, but he would just start a little bit earlier and go a little bit longer and harder than I probably would have. But whatever. I'm not a drinker, but no judge. But so he was kind of that funny drunk, but just enough slow. His
Hmm.
reaction time. So sometimes you kind of see it coming because he just. But God bless it.
See,
Mm.
there she is. I got her up.
What is she doing? Oh my God! What a snake! Oh, listen, stop it. Okay, we got to quit. Oh, I started not to tell the story for another time or two, so that way it'd be more funny by the time I was ready to tell it. But, oh.
Yeah, see?
Wrangler is waking up this morning a champion. Take a look at her.
Look
This
how
year's
long that is.
Python Challenge has an official winner. Taking home the ultimate grand prize for moving the most pythons is Naples native Taylor Stanberry. She's right there on the left, I guess, holding one of her trophies. She bagged 60 pythons during the challenge.
That's more than you did.
Yeah, way more than I did.
60
I
more.
didn't get one.
60 more.
The longest python removed was 15 feet, 11 inches long. The Florida Python Challenge took place over the course of 9 days in July with the goal of removing invasive Burmese pythons from the Everglades. I checked this morning outside of the Python Challenge, the largest recorded Burmese python captured here in our state, 18 feet, 9 inches.
Oh,
Man, oh man, she's brave.
I'd say so.
Hey, DeVita,
No.
try. Well, it's not.
What?
It was crackling real bad. It's not
Is
getting
it
as
me?
bad.
Am I crackling? Am I snap, crackling, and popping?
It was doing it pretty bad. Now it's hardly doing it. I don't know. There's a lot of snow. If it gets, I'll tell you if I hear it again really bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, I'm glad she's a Sheba. Proud for her.
It's Dave.
Is it?
Let me go out and come back.
Okay.
Yep, it's Dave. I muted her.
Hold
real
on.
quick.
Yeah, Valerie's hearing it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have got me to get out there and try to get one, let alone 60.
Well, 60 less that they have to worry about. I hope. Good for them.
Well, them are the ones that came in after that one hurricane. They're still having babies out there that it took out that where they were keeping them captive, so they all got loose from that one hurricane.
Yep. Well, I mean, I know it just. Ugh. I'm gonna go back to the Dolphins.
Am I still popping?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Snap,
You
crackle,
going to
pop.
the Dolphins?
I said, let's go back to the Dolphins. I'd rather be swimming with dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun, but I tell you what, like even though I didn't have any fear at all, when they come up to you for a second, you do kind of have that. But you're like, no big deal,
Okay. Hello.
no big
Hi,
deal.
Flip.
Mm-mm. When that
They
panic sets in,
probably trapped the. Peggy said they had a raccoon problem. They probably trapped them.
Yeah.
Because we had squirrels one time in our attic, and they had to come in and trap them.
well, see that same year with that snake with John in the box, they also had something else going on, and they thought that maybe a possum or a raccoon was trying to dig under the house or something. I can't remember why that was going on. So we went and bought some kind of big metal trap you buy at the Thinger place, or anyway, put something in it and attract them. And I'm like, okay, so what are you gonna do when it gets in there, though?
Yeah.
Who's gonna haul that off?
Ain't
Ooh,
gonna be me.
yeah. But they do. When we went, they had all different sizes. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. So when after they caught ours,
Yep.
well, down here I don't know why they do it. I mean, it's really stupid. They put under your overhang.
Mm-hmm.
They put looks like screen
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Animals can shoot through that.
Yeah.
So we went and actually put in the eave. It's got the little vent holes in it
Mm-hmm.
because they can't shoot that through that. But like I said, I don't know what their thing is with putting screen everywhere and knowing critters can get in your house like that.
That little mouse house again. What little I lived there, that was the first thing outside that I noticed was on the bottom of the house. I guess it's not really a crawl space, but it's like a little vent looking thing that would be along the walls of the house, and they would have, like you say, some screen and then like some kind of metalish thing over it. But
Yeah.
the screen itself had got holes in it, and it was like, well, duh, they've eaten a hole through it.
Yep.
Like, there's the first thing that needs to be covered again.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Beth. You got the word soffit. Yep.
Stop it. Yep.
But yeah,
Yep.
like I said, it was crazy because
But yeah,
we
we
have
had
no trees.
a squirrel get in our air conditioner unit at the big house that did a chewed a wire in the air conditioner, screwed the shit all up.
Yeah, they can do damage.
Yeah. Crazy. Little
Well,
varmints.
really, any of them can. I mean, if you got mice out there,
Oh
that's
yeah.
what
Listen, a friend of ours, another friend at the river, different river though. But anyway, greatest couple. But she was telling me her parents had bought well, they were looking at a motorhome. It was a little bit older motorhome, and so they went to get in it and take it for a test drive.
Oh.
And so
Oh.
it's a big old drivable older bus motorhome thing, and they're driving along and enjoying. They make the loop of the whole town. Apparently, a rats or mice had got in the tailpipe of this thing and made nests. So as it's going along, it would kind of misfire a little, and when it would push some of that damn straw bedding or whatever it is they had made in that nest. It would shoot it out the tailpipe. It would catch on fire. So there were these little puffs of fire every so often around town where this couple joy driving this bus motorhome thing and had not a clue. It's in the dead of summer. Sidewalks, people's grass on. They told that story. I like to pee all over myself. It was so funny to hear them tell it. Because I had no idea.
Can you imagine?
Oh no. Yeah. Like, man, that'd be my luck though.
no, I cannot. No, brings a whole new meaning to seeing that fire come out of them dragsters, don't it?
Right. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? I'm like, hell, I hope y'all pulled it in real quick and be like, what? What fire? What's been going on? I don't know
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh, shit far.
Yeah. I didn't see nothing. Oh my.
Yeah, but they do the like in Queens, people that obviously they don't have garages. A lot of places they have to park on the street. Well, the rats are such a, I mean, huge problem in New York, but especially certain areas and like in Queens. And these rats will get inside of these cars to keep warm a lot of times, and they'll chew and chew and chew. The person will come out to their car and they can't start it because they've chewed their wires. I mean, they're everywhere at night. They show them running. Oh. In the stores, they're everywhere. The places where you eat, they're there because this guy goes and he puts a light on it. Oh my Lord. A grocery store, they were climbing everywhere because they're nocturnal. They come out at night. It was disgusting. Oh.
Good night, Peggy. Thanks for coming in.
Night, Peg. You have a lot of painting to do tomorrow? Well, when you're done, come on over.
Well, there's plenty in here that would love to have you come help with their house painting. Oh.
Is the husband watching Green Acres?
No, he is actually watching. I think it's Jaws 2.
Oh, he's my kind of guy.
Yep, he's watching Jaws 2.
Yeah, I
Oh
just
God.
watched
I'm
some
gonna have
Jaws the other
nightmares
day.
all night.
Is that the
Jaws
one where he eats the husband?
eats the husband.
Yes.
Yep, then it's Jaws too.
Wait a minute, eats the husband. I don't remember that in Jaws 2. It's where the wife works for that guy
Or he
and she's
spits the
party
husband
plan.
out or whatever.
Or somebody. I don't know.
And in
Somebody.
Jaws 3, it's the amusement park, I believe. Or not amusement, but like SeaWorld. And then Revenge is, yeah, and Revenge is my favorite other than the first Jaws. That's a real good one. Jaws the Revenge.
Oh, the water park? Yeah.
Well, then the one where his wife, it shows, it kills the youngest son, and then they go to the Bahamas. I think it's the Bahamas, where her other son lives, and oh, it's really good. Jaws the Revenge. That was the last one they made.
Well, I don't know which one this one is. Because she
If
just
it's
gave her oldest son a hug after they looked at a dead body.
Is she crying, holding
Yeah.
the son? Okay, that's the Revenge.
Hmm.
That's my favorite, other than
Yeah.
the first Jaws.
She's kind of holding him by his cheeks. Does that
Yeah,
remind you of
yep,
anybody?
yep. Because she lost her other son, and what he did is he's coming there to the funeral.
But like I said, does that remind you of anybody holding her cheeks?
Oh, yep, that's my fave.
Well, this has been an interesting night. I'm gonna have great nightmares. Poor old Dixie will not be on the bed tonight. I'll be kicking and carrying on all night, fighting things in my sleep.
Do you really have nightmares?
Not so much that I remember. It's just every blue moon, but something will be on my mind, and you know what I mean. Like I know one night I woke up and I felt like I had been kicking because in my dream, I was. So I don't know
Hmm.
if I literally was or not, but the dog wasn't on the bed anymore. So I felt like I probably was. In the dream, I thought I was screaming too. So I remember asking, if anybody heard me hollering or anything, but I don't think I did. But
I don't know. Davita would have be the one to ask that. Where'd they film that movie at, Davita?
That was in oh shoot, yeah, Amityville.
hmm,
Amityville. It's
Is
a
that
real
where?
place. It was the real place.
Okay.
Yeah, and I told you about the dream, the nightmare I had where I saw myself die.
No, you haven't. But
Yeah, you know how usually they say that you wake up right before.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I didn't. I saw
Oh,
the whole thing in living color.
you were in the ghost. You're standing
I'm
over the
not.
body.
I'm not joking. A guy
Oh,
was chasing me, and
Oh
he was
God.
chasing me in Long Beach, and it was down where I used to live, and it was right by the beach. And he was chasing, and I remember I'm running and running, thinking, "Oh my God, I'm not going to get away from him." And he got a hold of me, and there was like a tide pool, and he got my neck, and he put my face in the water, and I watched myself drown. I mean, I literally watched myself gasping,
oh Lord.
and that's how I died. I saw the whole thing. Needless to say, I don't go on cruises.
I don't blame you. I'm not
But
sure
yeah,
I'm supposed to any water to be.
yeah. I honest to God, I saw the whole thing. And I remember in the dream, now this is the weird part. I remember in the dream thinking, you're not supposed to be able to see yourself die. You're not supposed to be able to see yourself die. I remember thinking that. And I thought, I'm seeing myself how I'm going to die. I mean, oh, it was weird. I'll never forget it. So much for waking up before it happens. Oh, I remember I was sweating when I sat up in bed and I was trying to catch my breath. That was awful.
Let's see. Believe it or not, Long Island, New York is the answer to that. On the south shore of Long Island, New York. Is
What,
the answer.
Amityville?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, it was scary.
she wasn't sure where it was at, so I Googled.
You can always count on Florida Google. She'll tell you right where anything is or what you're looking for.
Hey, that is what I did prior to going to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I started with Vegas free.
Vegas free.
And it turned out to be very worth it.
Well, it sure did. You saw yourself dead in the operating room? Really? Oh, now you're talking real. You're not talking. Are you saying you died, Beth? And you die every time? Or is this a dream that you have every time? Jay, Beth, that's not good.
No, well, there's a guy on YouTube that does anesthesia, and he tells you about all kinds of stories and things that people and what they say and
Mm-hmm.
what can happen while you're under. So yeah, that kind of doesn't surprise me.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
there's just some things that I don't think I would really like that. I know he does it. Okay, I mean, I know he likes to inform people,
Mm-hmm.
but there's just some things in my mind that maybe too embarrassing that I might say. So I don't even watch that one.
Yeah.
You know what?
Ah.
So that would probably stop me from ever doing things, having a surgery again, being embarrassed or whatever, just by
Right.
stuff that people say and do. And
Yeah, that would.
Best says she's allergic to the anesthesia.
Oh, no. That's scary. You know?
That is
So
scary.
your heart stops each time? That would be. They have tried all of them. I'm allergic to every one.
Ooh.
Do you wake up when you are having surgery? Or do you just die?
I did that once.
You did?
Yeah, I woke up.
Oh, Lord. No.
Yep, I
Did you
woke up.
feel it?
Huh?
Did you feel it?
Hell no, I wandered off that table.
You were awake enough to want to get off the table and you talked to him?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Did they let you up?
No. I was getting
Agitated?
that was one of my shoulder surgeries. Beth says her heart stops.
Oh my gosh. Do you have an out of body, Beth? I have to let them know ahead of time they take appropriate measures. They can't put me out. So you have to be awake no matter what they're doing? Oh my gosh. I wake up before my foot surgery. I woke up before my foot surgery. Doctors were talking about someone getting a dog. I couldn't tell them I was awake listening. So, in other words, you were awake, but you were like paralyzed type where you couldn't say anything? Because I've heard people do that. They
Yeah.
say that would be scary. You've had a few experiences and you didn't want to come back at any of the times. That's what I've heard. People don't want to come back. That's a good thing. Guess you're going to the right place, Bethy.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, I guess you would say it's more common than what people know.
I guess it
Wake
is.
up.
She said, I listened to docs telling dirty jokes. Well, I know they like to listen to music because my doctor, when I was getting my hysterectomy, she had the music started going and all the people that were going to be aiding her in it, handing her stuff. Everyone's in there, oh, hey, 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 hi. And I thought, man, this is a party. Wish I was a part of it. And it was. But yeah, she had music going, rock music, and just couldn't speak. They were talking for a while.
Oh, look at purple fams.
I couldn't get out of bed. I was totally paralyzed. I was so scared I had my phone in my hand but could not call. After 2 minutes, I could sit up. I looked back and saw myself. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That is crazy.
See, it's
So when you woke up, Florida, you were in the midst of your shoulder surgery,
yep.
but you couldn't feel anything, correct?
No,
I mean, no pain.
no.
And so did they give you something just to put you back out again real quick?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And I remember telling the husband about that, and I said, I'm never coming back to this hospital again.
I don't blame you.
Yep.
Have you had any surgeries since then?
Yeah, I have. But
Okay.
never at that hospital.
But you stayed asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back there either under that. No thanks.
Story comes in when they always ask you things right before, the anesthesia person comes in there. You ever had any problem being put to sleep before? Yes. I woke up.
Yeah.
Make
I
sure it
woke
doesn't
up.
happen ever again.
Yep.
I'd be, oh,
Beth's
no, ma'am.
reviving her, but it doesn't feel like me. I'm watching. Wow. That is nuts.
Well, I scream out no, but no words.
Oh, that would be so scary.
Okay, guys, these are stories we need to have for Halloween night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I know. We talked about doing that for sure.
Yep.
We need to do that.
Yep.
We do need
I'll
that.
be scared.
I'll be scared.
I'll be scared. Okay. I'm game for anything
Well,
once.
all you lovely people,
I know I gotta go to bed. I'll
I
be
hate
eating
to
some
say it,
cereal.
but
Go to sleep.
So long, farewell,
See what
Abby,
else I can get into tomorrow.
to
Be
you
another great,
and you,
be another great day not to be Merb.
Kavita's singing to us.
to you and you and you. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Remember that one from Sound of Music?
I love
Yes.
that lady.
All right, guys. Good night. Love you.
Thank y'all for
Good night,
having me.
everyone.
Thanks, Florida.
Thanks,
You're
Laura.
welcome.
Good night, everybody.
Night,
We'll see
Mary
y'all soon.
Hildebrand.
I know, there it is, Mary.
We will
Okay.
have another one very soon now that I
Oh,
just gotta get back in the swing.
yeah.
And I'll have more of the videos uploaded so we can
Yeah.
go watch some
I'll be
more.
excited. Maybe towards the weekend I'll have my little stuff together. I'll be ready to
Yeah.
Okay.
go back.
Cool.
All
All
right.
right.
Love y'all.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Sounds good. Good night, everyone.
Night,
Night.
everyone.
Bye.